already. My name is Shani. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're catching this after the live broadcast, check a look. I haven't talked in a long time. Take a look at the description box below and or the comments for the timestamps. Okay, don't come attacking me. Either the description box or the comments. The description box or the comments. Give me a little bit of time. Afterwards, I am a real person, and you need to understand this. Not all of the tarot readers on YouTube actually take the time to put the timestamps in the description box below. So there. Tam in the house. Ooh, I'm at peace within. It's here. We got some OGs. We got some members of the channel here. Thank you so very much for joining me on this Tuesday. As per the norm, I don't know who's new here and who's not, but as per the norm, we're going to give it about 5 minutes, and then we're going to jump in. We're going to be going from Aries to Pisces, taking a look at romantic love energy for everybody's greatest and highest good. Hold on just a second. Not somebody booking a tarot reading right as I'm about to go live. I love it. Hello, Rachel. Hello, Christina. Hello, S. Matthews. Hello. How are you doing? Oh, thank you so very much. I am so glad to be back, honey. So glad to be back. And listen, I haven't even written down my notes yet. So let me get into that. I at least have my decks out, what I'm going to be using for today. Hello, Jessica. Libra time. All right, let's do it. Once we jump, we're going to go from Aries to Pisces. Once we jump into Libra, I'm going to be super excited to bring you whatever truth is coming for you on this day. Can y'all hear me all right? Because I got this new old microphone thing. Hey, KK. Hello. How are you? Y'all can hear me all right? Hello? Microphone check. Testing 1. All right. I'm just going to assume the answer is yes because nobody said I can't hear you. Hold on, guys. Let me write this down. Let me remember all 12 zodiac signs real quick. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Rochelle. Thank you so much, Gail. All right, let me see here. Let me write this down, guys. We're going to get started at 5 minutes in. So we got 2.5 minutes for you guys to talk amongst yourselves, and then we'll jump into it. Thank you, Christina. All right. You know me. I feel like I got to fill the space with noise. But watch how much I've grown. Not me being quiet for 37 seconds. All right. Guys, I pray everybody here has had an amazing last couple of months. I was going to say summer, but not everybody had like a true full summer. And then I realized I'm talking to people from all around the world. So not everybody's in the Northern Hemisphere, but I have been off for the last couple of months because I've been taking care of business. And I am super, super happy to be back. So where are you guys all here from? We still got a couple more minutes on the clock before we let people come in. Where are you guys all here from? We got some returning members, but are you guys here from Instagram? Are you guys here from the States? Are you here from Europe? Are you here from Asia? Where y'all here from? Shout it out. Kansas. Where else? Where we got? Vancouver. Tammy's in Vancouver. All right, girl. Where else we got? Florida. Kentucky. Yeah. Roll call. Let's go. Roll call, everybody. Where y'all here from before we get started? Shout it out. You know, I need a tambourine. Yeah, it would irritate the shit out of you guys if I had a tambourine, but I am the tambourine person. I just have to use my hands, I guess. Gentleman is coming all the way from the Callie in the house. Okay. Cool. We got a few more seconds. We're going to get started. I am going to shout New York City. New York City. Get a rope. What is that from? This stuff's made in New York City. Okay, we got Australia in the house. Okay. Oh, one of my absolute favorite Aries hails from Australia. I think Perth, if I'm not mistaken. All right, guys, we are 5 minutes in. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me here on Infinite Light Live, back in person. We haven't done this in so long, and I'm truly appreciative for all of the OGs in here, all of the channel members in here, all the people that came here from Instagram that met me over there and now are here on YouTube, and to all the newbies in the house. Everybody, just take a second and hit that like button, because YouTube hasn't seen us in a while. So YouTube needs to understand that we got a party going on over here. So hit that like button. Don't hit the heart button. You can do that if you want to, but hit the like button so we can wake up the algorithm so people can start joining us. First time here. Well, welcome Cash Flow today. I like it. Cash Flow today speaks my language. It's a romantic language that I love. The money and the flow. All right, guys, speaking about money, I just want to point out to you, if you take a look at the description box below, I am partnering with Otter Spirit. I've been talking about this on my Instagram and I've been talking about it on YouTube for a while, but it would just not be a new video for me if I didn't do a plug with Otter Spirit. So I've got 3 bracelets here. I'm going to be giving away 2. I'm going to be giving away 2 bracelets next week during the live to one of you guys. Yep. As long as you feel comfortable sharing with me your God-given government name and your address, I will ship 2 of these off to 2 lucky winners next week on Tuesday. We'll figure out how we're going to do the drawing, and you guys will get one of these bracelets. Now, one of these bracelets goes to the channel members, and I'm going to be doing a live with the channel members this weekend, either on Saturday or Sunday. The channel members will be getting an announcement so they hear ahead of time. So they get first dibs on which one they want first. But right here, I've got a green jade, a labradorite, and an amethyst bracelet. These are all gems, double and triple A gems provided by Otter Spirit. If you like what is on otterspirit.com and you want to use my promotion code, take a look at the description box below. You can use my promotion code Shani20, S-H-A, my dogs. You can use my promotion code Shani20, S-H-A-N-I-20, or Shani30, S-H-A-N-I-30 for 20% off or 30% off if you got $99 or more in your cart, guys. I love Otter Spirit. You guys give me 1 second. I'm going to go open the back door for my dogs. All right, I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. It's not like you haven't seen YouTubers do this before in lives. Hold on, I'll be right back. Robin, the back door is open if you need to go outside, okay? You can go outside if you need to, okay? All right, guys, we are back. Did you hear everything I said via my microphone? Did you hear me talking to my dog? Robin, you can go outside if you need to. I just got an amazing lapis lazuli necklace from Otter Spirit. I love it. It's still hanging out with my crystals, being cleansed by my ancestors. So I'll be wearing that in the upcoming videos. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Did I mention the channel membership? If you want to join the channel, take a look at the join button. You got to be subscribed first. I don't understand why 60 some odd % of you guys come and watch over and over again and you haven't subscribed. Also, I do personal readings. If you got a question, please take a look at the description box below. I'm pretty sure it can answer any of your questions, a lot of your questions, most of your questions. If you have questions about who I am and where I come from, take a look at the channel description. I got a whole bio over there. Aries. Aries. Let's go for the Aries in the house. Aries, sun, moon, and rising. Aries, come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. Do not force anything. If the roles need to be reversed, I'm going to need you to use your discernment and reverse it, okay, guys? I suggest you check out your sun, your moon, and your rising so that you can figure out what it is that the universe is trying to tell you as a whole, so you don't get caught up in some delusion. Or you might get a tidbit of information that makes you smile. Oh, Queen Elizabeth in the house. Hello, Queen. How are you? Sending you love. Sending my love. Sending my love to you. All right, Aries, let's see what's coming towards you in the energy of romantic love over the next 7 days. What do we got for Aries? 7 of Wands. Is somebody sending you their love, Aries, and you're like, no, not today. Because I just started singing that song, right? Sending my love to you. It's almost like somebody's reaching out to you and you're like, ooh, hold your horses, honey. You have not earned the right. That's what I'm getting with the Seven of Wands. There's a defensiveness here. And for me, the Seven of Wands is often the energy of like, I wasn't prepared for this. But you're prepared more than you realize. It's just that it comes out of nowhere, right? Oh my goodness, look, Jay Divine in the house. What's coming towards Aries? You know why? Because somebody likes you, Aries. Prince of Cups. Now, I'm okay with this Prince of Cups, male or female, it doesn't matter, with this person just filled with emotion for you, Aries, as long as they've got a little bit more depth behind it. Because then otherwise, I'm going to be honest with you, this Prince of Cups sometimes tends to be a little, I'm not going to say flighty, but a little bit caught in the clouds. Right? Let's see what this energy is coming towards you for your greatest and highest good. The Eight of Swords. Okay, here we go. The Nine of Pentacles. So this person actually does present as being somewhat stable, minus their mental fortitude having a little bit of cracks in it. That might mean that they're a little nervous about their approach towards you. Yeah, here we go. Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I don't want to be this person, Aries. I'm not the person, actually. I'm just the conduit, the vessel from spirit to you right here, right now. And the cards are saying that there's somebody that is a little nervous around you. I read this energy around Aries quite a lot because, I mean, come on. We're Aries, right? Right? And sometimes there's a little bit, we can't help but to let our light shine, right? And that attracts the amazing people and the bugaboos. I don't know where this person fully stands, but I do know that this person stands pretty strong in who they are. And that's pretty important. Let's see what they're bringing towards you over the next 7 days. What is this Prince of Cups bringing towards the Aries over the next 7 days, please, Spirit? King of Swords. Five of Swords. Two of Wands. Three of Swords. Do you need to take a class on what it is that's coming towards you? Or do you just need to look and listen to what it is that just came out, Aries? I don't know how I feel about this person. If the Three of Swords would have come out without the King of Swords and the Five of Swords, I feel like I would have been a little bit all right with it. But if I step back and I look at it as a whole, I'm seeing a person that is coming towards you with conversation, because there's a lot of air energy here, Aries. And I don't know how much truth is wrapped up in it. I feel like there's a little bit of, it's not deceptiveness. It's kind of abrasive. How does this person feel about the Aries? Let me dig a little bit deeper, guys. How does this, because I know what you guys need is some good news, right? And I'm trying to bring you whatever it is the universe needs you to hear, but I'm already feeling for you. Let's see. What is this? How does this person feel about the Aries if they were being completely honest with themselves and me? The Strength card. See, that's what I'm talking about. You shining, right? That intimidation factor, you putting yourself back out there. I did a reading for Aries like a couple of days ago, and in that reading, it's literally saying you're coming off, a lot of air energy. In that reading, it's talking about you literally coming off of your mountain and being like, here I am, world. You either take it or you leave it. And there's somebody like, I'll try. I'm willing to give it a try. The Four of Wands. Okay, hold on. The Ten of Swords. And then the Page of Wands. Yeah, conversation coming towards you, Aries. And it feels like you have history with this person, not like it's a new person. Given that the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords is here, what this person really wants is to be in your good graces. What intention does this person have? Like, what do they ultimately want from this connection or this interaction with the Aries? What do they ultimately want? The Two of Cups. Well, that says a lot. I'm so glad you were able to make it too, DJ in the house. DJ in the house. I'm so glad you were able to make. Oh, the Hierophant. Hold on, Aries. The King of hold on, Aries. Hold on. The Seven of Swords. Why? This person is a flip-flopper. Could be a water sign, could be significant. Pisces could be significant. Cancer. Nah, I don't know about Scorpio. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you came here and you specifically came here for like a person that's like sun, moon, or rising Scorpio, I don't know about that. I'm gonna lean on air sign. I'm gonna lean on Cancer or Pisces here. Taurus. I'll give you Taurus. And then that's it. Basta. No more guesses here as to what this person's sun, moon, or rising might be. I'll tell you what their energy is. They want you, but they're not telling you the whole story. Seven of Swords. I'm going to pull on your feelings in just a second, Aries, but I'm trying to figure out, like, why is this person advancing towards, the Ace of Swords? Did y'all see that? Conversation. What is the goal of this conversation? What is the goal of this conversation? The Five of Pentacles, y'all. The Three of Pentacles, y'all. The Five of Cups, moving on. Yo, Paige, here goes with the Pisces energy. It doesn't have to be Pisces, guys, but sometimes the shadow side of Pisces is a little bit delusional. Thank you for the sticker. I appreciate that, Rochelle. Guys, there's a person that you know that is wanting to come towards you, and they are wanting to, I don't want to say make amends. I'm going to say, and I'm going to lean heavily on be around you, have access to you again, be even in the shadow of your light. With this Four of Cups here, they're not being completely honest. They're not divulging what brought them to you, what is keeping them around you, why they can't let go of you. And if they were, it would be superficial. Oh, I just missed you, right? Because it's the King of Swords. The King of Swords is going to be like, well, the King of Cups did come up, but it came up as like what they wanted to present towards you, right? So they want to present cool, calm, and collected. They want to present like they are intellectually aligned, right? Their head and their heart are in the same place, but there's baggage here. I just need you to be aware of that so that you can make a conscious decision. How does Aries feel about this person, please? How does Aries feel about this person? The Sun card. Okay. The Nine of Cups. Okay. The Justice card. And then the Five of Pentacles. Oh, you ready for this? Don't lie, Aries. You are ready for this. You know, when I make these side statements and I say, come on, how many Aries out there are ready for new energy? How many Aries out there are ready for new energy? Because I keep reading old energy. For me, I'm an Aries sun. So I don't watch Aries sun readings. If I were to watch like a love reading or anything, I don't, because it always brings up past energy. It always brings up past energy, never fails. You're a Virgo, we'll get to Virgo, we're Aries right now. And then I'll get comments that say, yeah, I want new. Look, here we go. Yeah, I want new. Yeah, I want new. Yeah, I want new. It's the quiet Aries that is the overwhelming energy here that's like, yeah, but I'll tell you what, though, if this one particular one came back, I might let them play with me. I'm lying. All of these cards. Eric, I don't know what you're saying, baby. All right. What do you want? This is this is how you feel about this person. There's a lot of history. There's a lot of, I would love some clarity. There's a lot of, I would love some balance. This would really make me happy, right? What do you ultimately want from this connection? What's the point of me even do a reading for you guys? What's the point of me even moving on? It's the dang Lovers card. What do you want? Well, they're both naked. And they're both in the garden of good and evil. I feel like there's an attachment here. There's more depth here. There's more history here than any of you guys probably would care to admit. Look, somebody just said need, literally said need communication. I'm on Aries. I want to tell y'all where this is going. All right, for the Aries that are here for it. Now, the Aries that's not here for this energy, you need to watch your moon and your rising. This is why I tell you to watch your moon. It's going to be somebody's story. All right. And it seems like it's quite a few people's story, right? So let's say you do take on this communication. Where does it go from there? Let's say, what do we got? Oh, sorry. New old microphone. The 10 of Cups. The Death card. And then the 3 of Pentacles. Well, there might be a reason for their return. There might be a reason for their return. And I think it's pretty significant that it flew on the floor, right? Which means this is very potential energy. A part of me wants to say it's a stretch, but it's still a possibility. And I'm not here to feed into anybody's delusion. I want you to understand that these are very positive cards. Because I saw the 5 of Pentacles and their energy towards you, and I saw the 5 of Pentacles and your energy towards them, meaning I'm alone. 2 people that are like lonely, looking for warmth in each other. There is a potential for this to go into a union. What's the biggest thing that's blocking this connection? What's the biggest thing that's blocking this connection for everybody's awareness? What's the biggest thing that's blocking this connection? The 9 of Wands. Both people feeling like they've got the gumption to give, feeling like they've got the energy to give, feeling like it's okay to put myself back out there again, feeling like it's okay to give Aries a call one more time again, or to pick up the phone one more time, or just give it another try, to give it another go. I'm getting like this lawnmower reference, so I don't know if somebody's like a I just realized what I was about to say, but I'm gonna let it flow. I don't know if somebody's a you know, I don't know, a florist or something, or a gardener or something like that, or owns some sort of company or whatever, but yeah, that could be confirmation for somebody, but it's like a lawnmower, right? I'm just seeing like just trying to get it to start up, and I'm seeing like a person sweating, trying to get it to start up, you know, pushing the little button to get the gas to go through, and then still just pulling the string, trying to get it to start up. And then it's like a landscaper. Thank you. It's like, do I have the energy to give it a go again? And it's coming from both sides, because whatever it is, this is very tiring, and it's very physically draining. Okay, Tim said, okay, Jesus. Okay, lawnmower. Oh, I miss doing the lives with you all. Oh, good. See, I know it sucks when you're genuinely friends with the person, because the grief comes when you're genuinely friends. I'll move on. Just let me cook. Okay? Just let me cook. I just want to acknowledge somebody real quick. When you are friends, like truly friends with somebody, and then romance hits it and it messes it up, then you have to grieve both the romance and the friendship. And sometimes it's that stability and that foundation and that whatever that comes with the friendship that hurts worse. Not me going down a rabbit hole with this friendship. All right, well, that's coming towards you, Aries. You take it as it resonates. Don't force anything. If this is where we depart, please do not forget to hit the like and subscribe and turn on that bell notification button. All right, let's move on to Taurus. All right, Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. Come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. Don't force anything. If the roles need to be reversed, reverse it. I suggest you watch your sun, moon, and rising for a reason. And that is so that you can get, oh my God, a gauge on whatever in the hell it is that the universe is trying to tell you. And let me tell you something, Taurus. The universe is trying to tell you something big. God is trying to tell you something right now. This is the Tower. Taurus. Let me hold your hand, Taurus, because you be going through. Aries was going through this shit a while back. Now it's Taurus's turn. Then it's going to be Gemini. And then it's going to be Cancer. Then it's going to be Leo. I see it happening. Why is this Tower coming up? You're waiting for the Libra side. Well, honey, go get a drink of water and come back in a few minutes. Because I don't rush through my readings. We're on Taurus right now, though. Taurus. The Tower came out. What is this Tower showing you over the next 7 days for your greatest and highest good in the energy of romantic love for the Taurus? The 10 of Cups. Thank you. I appreciate that. Brigitte. I'm just always going to call you Brigitte. Taurus. This is a Tower moment in your marriage, in your established relationship, in your something established. Established loosely. And it's not an attack. This is all in the energy of love. But a Tower is not going to happen if the establishment is built on a very strong foundation. The 4 of Cups, you know it. I'm not telling you something you don't know. The Justice card, the 5 of Cups, and the Princess of Swords. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. You already see it coming. You're literally watching Humpty Dumpty fall off the wall in your romantic love life right now. And it's almost like you're letting it happen. What I'm feeling is like there's a part of you that's like, told you so. I knew this was going to happen. Because I feel like you faced the truth of it a while ago. That doesn't mean you're over it. That doesn't mean that you've completely moved on. But with the 5 of Cups here, it's like, and this Princess of Swords, I seen it come. I told you things needed to change. You didn't listen to me. You think I was just nagging you. That's what I'm getting. This person that Taurus is connecting with over the next 7 days. Talk to me about how this person feels about the Taurus if they were being completely honest with themselves and me. For their and everybody's greatest and highest good. 3 of Cups. See, that's the thing you got to worry about, you earth signs. The universe made you, especially if you stand in your true and honest power, stable, grounded. That's what it means to be an earth sign. And that means you attract a lot of people that are looking for stability. Some of those people are looking for stability so that they can also give you stability. And some of those people are looking for stability because they're unstable and they need somebody else's ground to stand on. What is it? How does this person feel? The Magician, the 2 of Cups, they absolutely love you. The 10 of Cups. I'm really feeling like I'm talking to like a long-term engagement marriage. You guys know that y'all are each other's partner, or at least you did. The 3 of Cups is saying, Taurus, please don't leave. The Magician is saying, what I absolutely love about you, Taurus, is that you tend to handle things. You have the aptitude, and it feels like it seems like you got the capability. And I don't know if you got the capacity, but you do it anyways. Somebody said, we've been together for 15 years. 2 of Cups. I thought we were each other's person. 10 of Cups. This is my thing that I lean on for 15 years, at least 10 years or whatever. This is the thing that I thought was always going to be my thing. This was the relationship I thought was always going to be my relationship. What do they want? Like, what is their ultimate goal? What do they want to see happen, at least this week, right? Ended in February. I'm sorry, honey. The Sun. Taurus, this person wants you back, wants you back, wants you back. The 3 of Cups, reunion. And if they don't get you back right away, they're like, let me try to figure out a way that I can at least keep Taurus around. I'll invite him to a family dinner. Maybe hey, Janet, all the way in the UK, girl. Hey, girl. Maybe we'll get the kids together. I'm getting this, that some of you guys have kids with this person, right? We'll get the kids together. We'll invite Taurus over. Everything will be fine. Right? Because if at least I can have the Taurus come over and break bread with me, then, at least I get a little bit of that stability from them. What does Taurus want? Let's see how you feel about this person. How does Taurus feel about this person? If they were being completely honest with them. Ooh. Yeah. Hold on. Yes, I am an Aries. I am not David Blaine, and I'm not Houdini. I am a magician. I am magical, but I promise you, I have not learned how to do any of that sleight of hand stuff in this lifetime. The 3 of Swords. It's heartbreaking for you. I'm not saying that you want to break up with this person. Some of you guys have already said that you have broken up with this person, but the 3 of Swords, there's a lot of pain when I tap into how you feel about them. How does the Taurus feel about them? Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and then the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I'm going to tell you in a second. Ultimately, what do you want? Because this is, I literally did a personal reading just like this. What is it that you want from this connection? What is it that Taurus ultimately wants from this connection? The Lovers, just like Aries. And I'm not saying it's with an Aries. I'm saying that there's a lot of similarities. This is what you want. You feel a lot of pain when you dip your toe into this energy. Something happened that you saw coming way ahead of time. And you'd be okay with giving it another opportunity. You'd be okay with it, but you're going to be a little more careful this time, the Queen of Swords. A little more careful this time because you know too much now. The Knight of Pentacles. So this feels like a separation or mediation. We're on a break energy, but the want for longevity is still there. Sea Bear, this ain't your reading. Sea Bear, this ain't your reading. What I tell you like a little bit ago, this ain't your reading. Sea Bear, this ain't your reading. The Lover's card. You might feel like some of this is true to you, but honey, we do personal readings, boo. Me and you, we do personal readings, okay? That's the thing you have to understand. This is a public reading, and then by the end of it, there's going to be thousands of people that watch this reading on both YouTube and on Instagram. And it's going to resonate with thousands of other people. If you want a personal reading to know, this is for everybody. If you want a personal reading to know if this exact energy is yours, to make sure that you're not locked in any sort of delusion or illusion, to see what it is that your spirit guides are specifically saying to you about your situation, you got to get a personal reading. You don't have to get it from me. Okay? But you got to get a personal reading. Perspective of the Taurus, I see that you want this. So what is the biggest thing that is keeping this connect? Why is there a tower here? Hold on. I feel like there's a better way to ask this question to help you out. Thousands of other heartbroken Taurus. Yeah. Yeah. It's not funny, but you have to laugh. If you're gonna be on my channel, you're gonna have to laugh. Because before I come in here, I say a prayer to help me to deliver it in a lighthearted manner so that it's easier to digest. But later on, you're going to have to make sense of it in your own energy. And it's not going to be lighthearted unless it's meant to be, right? What's the biggest thing that's blocking? What's the biggest thing that's causing an issue between Taurus and their person? What's the biggest thing that's blocking or causing an issue between Taurus and their person? The King of Swords. Truth, honesty, and speaking it and saying it and being about it. Delivering, not being afraid to deliver on it, not being afraid to act on it. The King of Swords is a man or woman of action. It is a masculine energy. So this is I'm going to go and do because I know that it's fair for me to go and do what it is that I said I was going to do. And the King of Swords, male or female, it doesn't matter, acts on pure integrity and honesty and authenticity. There's no emotion behind it. It's what's right. So the biggest thing that's happening here between the two of you guys, so that you, Taurus or cross watcher, can have accountability for your own energy in this is, what is right for me? What sits right for me? What do I know to be true in this relationship? What do I actually want? What would make me feel happy and secure and loved? What do I need to receive at a minimum? What am I okay with receiving? And what do I absolutely not want? What am I capable of giving at a minimum? What would I be okay with giving a little bit more of? And what am I absolutely not able to give? And then having a conversation about that with the other person, listening, having the back and forth. But this has to be outward conversation. It has to be honest conversation. It's a masculine energy. So it's missing that. So a lot of it is internal. You guys are thinking, but nobody is saying. And if you are saying, there's no follow through. And if you are saying, it's superficial. Where could this ultimately go between Taurus and this person? Where could this ultimately go between Taurus and their person? The Five of Pentacles. See, somebody is not coming to the table with the God's honest truth. So maybe if you have at least tangible, real, non-delusional evidence from your partner that they want to work on this, then it's like, okay, well, apparently neither of us are really going to be able to open up fully and hold each of ourselves accountable. So maybe we do need to get a third party in. Maybe we do need to get a mentor. I mean, yeah, I didn't mean to say that, but I meant to say like a mediator or a coach or a therapist. And if we tried it before in the past, that was old energy. Let's try it in this new energy because we've grown up a little bit. We've realized a little bit more about ourselves. If that doesn't happen, then the thing that was there, the energy that was there that caused a break in the foundation before the house was even built is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's just going to collapse. Okay, so you have to have a conversation outside of yourself if this is something that you want, Taurus. You definitely have to have a conversation outside of yourself. And there's a lot of evidence, guys. You have to pay attention to the things that people say, to the things that people don't say. But more than that, you have to pay attention to the things that people do and the things that people don't do. It's the action behind the words, right? But you also got to check yourself first. I just get this. It can work, but 2 adults need to come to the table, guys. And you were right. You did see it happening. You did call it, but the unfortunate thing is that maybe it fell on deaf ears. Or maybe there was a chance where you were letting too much slip, enabling a little bit. I love you though. I'm sending you so much love. No judgment. Been there before. On the other side of it. Love myself for it. Okay? Mwah. Let's move on to Gemini. All right, Gemini. Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. Thank you so much for joining me today. Come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. Don't force anything, Gemini. If the roles need to be reversed, reverse it. I suggest you watch your sun, your moon, and rising, not because I want views, but because I would love for you to hear what the universe has to say to you in a more well-rounded type of picture. Scope helps you zoom out a little bit if you watch your sun, moon, and rising. All right, but we're all adults. Gemini, what is coming towards the Gemini in the energy of romantic love for their greatest and highest good? What is coming towards the Gemini? The Hermit. Not me slipping into hermit mode when I saw the Hermit card. I see a hermit and I just shut down. Oh, there's so much evidence in that too, Gemini. I don't know if you noticed, like my energy just like the sound of powering down. And I don't know if this is a need for you to power down. I don't know if this is a need for you to take some time or some space, or if this is like the universe gave it to you and you're like, I don't know, I see a Gemini that's a little too indulgent in it. Is that possible though? I don't know. Let's see. It's hard to say. Gemini, what is coming towards the Gemini in the energy of romantic love over the next 7 days? We'll see if we can tie it together. It could just be a Virgo. It could just be a Virgo. It could be a Cancer. I don't know. Let's see. We got the Chariot. It could be a Capricorn. Who knows? 3 major arcana. Whatever it is, it's big. Oh, 4 major arcana. The Hangman. And then, 5. No, I'm just kidding. The 7 of Pentacles. Oh, so you've been by yourself for a long time. And you've gotten too used to it. Is there such thing? I don't know. I'm not here to point fingers. I'm just telling you what I'm saying. You know, a lot of people are doing that. Have you noticed that? I don't know what your algorithm is showing you, but my algorithm is showing me a corner of society right now, a corner of humanity that has been through so much fucking shit in their life. It's better to just kind of stay in my own fucking house, because if I go out, somebody's going to hurt me or it's going to cost $1,000. That's what I'm getting. There's a little bit of cynicism. There's a little bit of reality, but there's a lot more cynicism than reality because it's pretty cold in this energy. Gemini is a protective mechanism. Somebody said, yep, same here. Okay. You see it too, Tam Tam? I'm not saying that that's my energy, but my algorithm seems to think so. Why? Why do I even need to get out? Why do I even need to date? Well, I'll tell you what, the universe is giving you an opportunity to get out and date. To see that, you know, not everybody's an asshole. To give you a little glimmer of hope of things being different. Somebody said, that's my life and I'm not even a Gemini. You know what? I've been reading for Pisces for a while, and yeah, that's the energy of Pisces for sure. And it's meant to be that. We're not at Pisces yet, honey. Don't distract me. Four major arcana means, no. You are selling yourself short if that's the energy that you're bringing to the table into your life right now. If that's the narrative that you're leaning on in this particular paragraph, in this particular chapter of your life, no. It worked. You needed to get in that energy several months ago in order to kind of recuperate and recharge and find some silence and to find some strength in your alone time. Yeah. But now, what's coming towards Gemini, or who's coming towards Gemini in the energy of romantic love? Somebody said, thank you. You're welcome. Eva Marie, Two of Swords, Three of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is where I just get to come in as a coach and tell you that where your awareness goes, your energy flows, right? And so whenever you think about love and you think about relationship, it goes to your mind wanders into a place of when it didn't feel so good, so secure, happy. You didn't feel chosen. You felt like it was the wrong time. You felt like you were a burden, or it was a burden. Then you're always going to remember that. And it's always going to be what you call inward. So this week, Gemini, what you are learning to do is to in the Two of Swords generally, and I talk about this a lot when I use this deck, but it's very profoundly aligned with this message for you right now, Gemini. Generally, in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck, the Two of Swords is a person who has their swords up like this, completely blocking off their heart space, refusing to make a decision, ignoring the fact that they've got decisions to make, ignoring the fact that they've got choices. It's almost like a toddler saying, no, eyes closed, everything. La, 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 I don't hear you. But in this particular depiction, the swords are down. They're still holding on to the swords, but the swords are down. So that's what's happening for you this week, Gemini. I don't feel like there's another person coming in. You might be like, well, who's the Queen of Pentacles over there? Well, she's somebody that invested in herself. She's not, in my reading, somebody that's going to be like, what up, Gemini? You want to go out on a date? Not in my readings. And when she comes up, especially with all of this energy around, you right now, Gemini, this is really saying you taking a look at what you got and remembering the times, but not just leaning heavily anymore on what hurts. Evaluating, well, I still got life today. Still got some energy today. I still got some good stories that I would like to share, right? It's an evaluation of what I still got, right? Opening up your purse, emptying out your purse, even though it's $10 lighter in your wallet than it was last week, you still got some chapstick. You still got a mirror. You still got, old dirty mint. You still got some loose gum pieces. You still got a receipt from Kmart. You still got some stuff. I still got something to offer. Cancer's not up yet. I'm doing Gemini. You still got something to give. And that is what the universe is showing you this week. Yeah, but you still got something. So this could be an awareness of your body. This could be an awareness of your resources. This could be an awareness of your energy. This could be an awareness of, this could literally be you going to the market and then somebody, an unsuspecting person that just walks by and does a little cat call, shows a little attention towards you. And even though you might be like, ugh, yuck, you might walk away and be like, oh yeah, okay, so I still got it. Oh, So I don't see a person coming towards you. I see an awareness coming towards you. And that is priceless. Maybe next week. Maybe next week. Since you got a little bit more pep in your step, Gemini, you're like, oh shit, okay. So if I could get that person to give me a little cat call, maybe I can get maybe I can get a little something. It's like building up the courage to get off the couch. Advice. The Two of Pentacles. Listen, it's a readiness. The universe. Have you heard it before? Am I the only one that's heard this stuff? The universe, God, whatever, doesn't give you more than what you can handle. Right now, if somebody were to come knocking on your door, the Gemini, it didn't even sound like a knock. And they're over here barking like as if somebody was actually knocking on the door. But right now, the Gemini that I'm specifically talking to, if somebody were literally about to present themselves today to you, you'd be all discombobbled. But because of the energy that's being stirred up inside of you and the self-awareness of what you still got in your purse, next week, when you have some sort of breakthrough of an integration of a new force, a new energy, a new person in your reality, you're all for the better. You're ready. You understand? Do you understand, Gemini? That is your reading. It is about self-love. It's not about love outside of yourself this week. Stay tuned for next week, and we'll see what's in the cards because you already got a Two of Pentacles, all right? So something is coming. It's just not here yet until you get ready, all right? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn on that bell notification button. Sending you love. Let's go to Cancer. Cancer in the house. Oh, I'm parched. See my fancy water? All right. If you want to be impotent, you got to look impotent. What is that from? It's got to be from some movie. I know I didn't just make that up. Maybe I quoted it wrong. Somebody's going to let me. Somebody's all up in the pop culture down here. Cancer. Whew. Hello. You're so very welcome. Take care. Sending you love. Until next time. All right. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This energy is for you, I believe. Take it as it resonates. All right. Don't force anything. It does sound familiar. If the energy needs to be reversed, reverse it. Okay. Talking about and trying to get you some clarity, talking about your romantic love life over the next 7 days as you're viewing this. For the Cancers in the house, I suggest you watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising so you can get a better gauge on what it is that the universe is trying to bring forward for you. For the Cancers, the King of Pentacles. I'll tell you what, that's my favorite cardinal mix. Well, maybe it's my favorite cardinal mix. I don't know. Right? Because Cancer is a cardinal sign and Capricorn is a cardinal sign. So there's a lot of freaking energy surrounding your money. That's why I like it. I love the money. I love the money and success. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like Cancer is like on some sort of high this week over the next 7 days. There's financial stability coming. There's growth in work. There could be, a promotion. There could be a new contract. There could be a payout. There could be a new investment. There's just a lot of growth and like this eagerness to share it. I don't know if you're sharing it with your romantic partner or, we are talking about romance. So it might be this, I've got my footing in this part of my life. So now I'm ready to entangle with somebody. The Cancers. That's good. It starts out really, really good. All right, Cancers, romantic love. The Two of Wands. Let me just tell you, you are on the cusp or have been on the cusp of a really good idea, of a really good accomplishment, of a really strong payout. For some of you guys, you might not see the return on that just now, but I'm talking about cusp, baby. Cusp. It might require you to get outside of your comfort zone. All right, romantic love, please, for the Cancer. The Five of Cups, the Princess of Swords, and then the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. I don't know if I was showing it to you guys or not. Are you ready to have a talk, Cancer? Looks like you are. You've been thinking about it for a while. So what's been holding you up? Because it looks like you want to take action. It looks like you want to have a conversation about something that didn't go as planned. Well, there's a holdup here. There's a block here for you. Talk to me about this Two of Wands. Talk to me about this Two of Wands, please. The Ace of Swords. Honey, somebody over here on this side of the camera is a psychic. You've been wanting to have a conversation. You've been thinking about having you want to have a talk, but you haven't pursued it. All right, let's see. Let's dive a little deeper. Because the reason why the King of Pentacles would come up, it would be like, it's like, okay, now I'm ready. So maybe you're stepping into the energy of aside from readiness, of strength, of power, of feeling like you can, right? Talk to me about this person that Cancer is trying to have this conversation with over the next 7 days. Here we go. Fucking actual duck. Wait, I said I was going to stop cussing. Jeez. Ay caramba. Okay. Emperor, Aries energy here. Aries, Leo, Sag. It's really Aries energy though. But it's talking about like, so you're established and this other person is established too. If it's not an Aries or a fire sign, right? Prince of Wands. Prince of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. And I'm hearing it in my head. And okay. If this is an Aries and you feel so inclined, cross watcher or whatever, I don't know, and you haven't watched the Aries reading, go ahead. The timestamps, just rewind to the beginning, hell. Because I feel like I found the culprit potentially of the Aries reading. Potentially. It's the Cancer. And it doesn't have to be Aries. That's just when I haven't done, I haven't even done half of the zodiac sign. I'm going to get back into the storyline that I'm seeing right here. There is a person who is pretty strong, has very strong energy, Cancer, that you're wanting to converse with. You've known this person for a while, and you guys have done the deed between the sheets. You totally have. You'll know this isn't your story if you haven't done the deed, okay? And this person is just off on their own, doing their own damn thing. Doing their own thing. And every man loves a woman. Whoa, hold on. Wait a second. And I'm that kind of girl. So this is what I tell my dude. I tell him to, you like the way that this person took care of you. And I'm not saying that they were, the breadwinner, or like there's certain different levels of take care of, and for the sexual stuff to come up, then it could be that. So there's a lot of hearts coming up. People aren't typing their reality, but they're hearting the hell out of it. You like this person, Cancer. How do they feel about the Cancer? How does this person feel about the Cancer? They're being completely honest with themselves and me. How does this person feel about the Cancer, please? The Ace of Cups. Oh, shit. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the escape beat. Just kicking. They like your attraction to money. It's got Lotus here, so I'm getting like Goddess Lakshmi energy, like your attraction to success. They love how much of a cardinal sign you are. You could be an entrepreneur. You could just have a business mindset. You could have some very lucrative street smarts, but I'm noticing that. But they also really like you too. Oh, but they don't like how you lie. Or maybe they like how you lie. That's another song. Oh, the heart stopped. Oh, shit, the heart stopped. What is this? The Chariot? Oh, I just got a sticker. The high five. Thank you so much. And then the Four of Cups. I'm trying to tell you right now, something you did, you dirty scoundrel. Take it as it resonates. If the roles have to be reversed, reverse it. I'm not judging anybody. Shit. I've been in both of these shoes. I don't know how I was going to say that. I've been on both sides of this coin. It's a tale as old as time, honey. You're not the first and you won't be the last. But in this energy, this week, this person has a lot of love and admiration for you. They really do have respect for your game and how you play the game of life. But it's the darkness underneath that they've seen the man behind the curtain. They know that you have other layers to you. They're privy to it. They're no longer lies. They've seen underneath your mask. And as much as they would love for you to advance forward towards them, travel to them, for some of you guys, that's significant. They will always remember all sides. Four of Cups. What does this person want from this connection this week with the Cancer? What does this person want from the connection this week? The Sun card. Oh, Cancer, you might have a welcome mat at this person's house and heart. The Five of Wands. It's going to be tricky, though. The Four of Swords. It's going to be tricky because I think enough time has passed that they've started coming to terms with potentially what role you're meant to play in their life. Two of Pentacles. Interesting. And if they were to have to incorporate you, they'd have to try to see where you fit in. Cancer. How does Cancer feel about this person? How does Cancer feel about this person? The Nine of Cups. Hey lover, this is more than a crush. More than a crush. 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, more than a crush. 6 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. Cancer is like, I love you. I've never loved anybody more than you. I've never felt akin to anybody more than I feel with you. I can just see. It's so easy for me. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Me and you, honey, me and you would just make such a great couple. Why are you leaving me so cold, though? Why are you being so cold towards me? And I'm going to tell you why. It's because they've seen all of it. They still hold the door open for you. Cancer. What's likely going to happen? What is likely going to happen between Cancer and this person over the next 7 days? What is likely going to happen between Cancer and this person over the next 7 days? Judgment. Knight of Wands. Cancer. 5 of Cups. And then at the bottom of the deck, the 8 of Wands. Conversation. I'm always here for the communication, honey. I'm always here for the communication. Can we talk? Sure. Only if you're going to be honest with me. Because I got some questions. That's what it's going to be like, Cancer. Sure, we can talk. I have some questions. Are you going to be able to answer my questions? Because if you're not going to be able to answer my questions, I got my own 2 feet to stand on. And you do too, Cancer. You got your own, you got some luxurious thing that's happening for you. You're building some sort of thing. You're doing good, honey. So this is a tale of 2 people that don't need each other, but potentially could choose each other. But you have to get over a tendency to lean towards vices, a tendency to lean towards hiding, a tendency to lean towards not telling the full truth about what you're experiencing in life, what you want out of life, on both ends, okay? All right. So there's a potential for a conversation for sure. Yeah, there's a potential for, I mean, here goes the Eight of Wands here with the Judgment card. And that right there is a very enlightening conversation. You just got to be open to receiving these questions. Listen, this person has a list, honey. I would not be surprised if this person didn't even have a mental list or a physical, if they didn't just say, all right, okay. So question number one, Cancer. And this person might be a receipt carrying, I remember when you did this 6 months ago type person, and just want to know. I wouldn't be surprised if this person had a lot of Libra in their chart. Or air in their chart. They just want to talk it out. You understand what I'm saying, Cancer? All right. You got to come open and ready to answer some questions, because I know you like them and they like you. All right. That's for the Cancers. Please don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. I would love it and appreciate it if you did so. Sending you love. Let's move on to the Leo. 105.59. All right, Leo. Tam, thank you so much. I miss you, boo. Thank you so much for helping me out today. I appreciate you. Thank you for the additional high five sticker. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Let's move on to the Leo. Leo, sun, moon, and rising. Leo, come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. I'm not even going to use that deck. I'm not even going to use that deck. Here we go. Switching it up, y'all. All right. Oh, came with a book and everything. All right. Guys, I got to switch it up. All right, Leo, sun, moon, and rising. Come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. Take this energy only as it resonates. Don't force anything. If the roles need to be reversed, reverse them. My intention with this reading, as with all my readings, is to try to get you some clarity. Today, we're talking about romantic love for your greatest and highest good over the next 7 days. As you're viewing this, not as I'm recording it. Five of Swords. Doesn't need to be like this. That's what I got. This is for Leo. Leo's really adamant about it doesn't need to be like this. Why all the drama? It does not need to be like this. Okay. What is coming towards the Leo over the next 7 days? Because, honey, you're dating a thespian and they like to act it out. That's for somebody. That is for somebody. Let me know if I hit that, if I tapped into that energy. Never mind. I heard something. It's not for, it'll make this R-rated. I don't want it to be R-rated. I want to stay PG-13 as much as possible. For the Leo, you get the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You got the Justice, the Sun card, and the Eight of Pentacles at the top. I feel like this is somebody that you work around. Maybe y'all have the same, y'all work in the same industry. That's going to be this pretty dominant energy here. So if I've already tapped into like a couple of things that are giving you like a pretty vivid clue, a pretty strong clue that this is your energy, then I would say stay tuned in. This is not going to be for everybody. I feel like it's going to tunnel down towards like a personal reading. But let's keep going. Immediately, I see your energy right here in the middle of the table with the Sun card. That's why I was getting at the very beginning, Leo. It's like, it doesn't even need to be like this. Like, why does it need to be so dramatic? Little cynicism, little pessimism, a little perturbed too. Do you see the face that I'm making? It's kind of like this face, looking at this person's energy. Like, this week, though, Leo, I do feel like I literally just had an epiphany. I literally just had an epiphany. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to write this down for myself. There's a little note for myself. But this week, I almost feel like I can't get past your energy. Like whatever Leo I'm talking to is really just like leans very heavily on the honey, this is delivered in the energy of love for sure, from my end at least. But I feel like whatever Leo is coming through very, very strongly has this like attitude. Like if like angry. Have no choice but to give you a fucked up ass face. Somebody's gonna be like, what is she even talking about? But there's gonna be like one quiet Leo in the back that's like energetically leaning in, because I'm picking up on the, is it anger? What's going on? I need a little bit more on, because I want to say with this justice card here, I want it to say that things would potentially get balanced, but it's not going to get balanced until you, I'm not your mom. I'm 1:11:11 on the clock. I'm not your mom, but but I feel like I want to tell you, how about you try that sentence again, this time with less attitude. This is for one or two of y'all. I already told you off the bat. I wanted to say that there was some balance coming in, but you get what you give. And I'm seeing a giving into the universe, a giving into this love situation, a lot of like attitude and stoicism, and a lot of like other things that don't feel warm and fuzzy. Thank you, Tam Tam. Who is this person that Leo is connecting with, please? Who is this person that Leo is connecting with? The Four of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Devil card. So you're not specifically, I'm going to let you know here, okay? I need you to understand this, because it's going to get a little deep and it's going to get a little woo. If you want to click off, that's fine. If you have the courage to stay, that's also fucked up. I don't know. Sometimes I'll be saying stuff and I'm like, that's kind of raw. That's just how I deliver it. And we're fire signs, so we should be all right talking to each other like this. You're not angry at this person, though it feels like it. You're projecting towards this person. What you're angry at is this connection. Maybe the fact that there's still a connection. Maybe the fact that you can't get over this person. Five of Cups energy here. Maybe the fact that you thought you were covered, Four of Swords, but then what the fuck? Now you're back somehow. So I feel like this is a standing energetic tie that you've got with a particular person, Leo. I don't know if in reality you're together with this person, but the memory is still the feeling is still very strong. Their presence is still very strong with you. They stay with you. And there's just so much anger here. Libra, Leo, and Capricorn. How does this person feel about the Leo? If they were being completely honest with themselves and me, how does this person feel about the Leo? The Two of Swords. Nah, if I said that, that would be too messed up. Five of Pentacles. Okay, maybe I should say it. Why are you asking me about the Leo? I thought we were over that. I shit you not. I've been just keeping to myself. Queen of Pentacles. The Six of Wands. Whoever this person is, I feel like they left the connection to go work on themselves and to go work on their money, to go work on their career. Remember earlier I was tapping into thespian energy, so I almost feel like this is not going to be for everybody, but I almost feel like there's two actors, right? And somebody's just like, I got to go do my own career. Or two successful people, and somebody's just like, I got to go do my own thing. And if anything, when I tap into their energy, they get a little frustrated because it's like, I thought, why are you here in my energy talking to me about this, Leo? How does Leo, what does this person want from this connection? What does this person want from this connection? The Temperance, Sagittarius energy. The Four of Cups. The Page of Wands. And then the Page of Cups. Simple love. And I just burped as soon as I said, I don't know if that was loud. Simple. I want Leo to give to me the way I gave to Leo. And here's the thing. In the Four of Cups energy here, and this Page of Wands here with this, because this Page of Wands, this person is like split going into two different directions. I can't even barely show y'all, but the person goes in the past and goes into the present. And so this person understands that they played a role in the potential demise of the actual connection between the two of you guys in this reality. That said, and at the exact same time, two things can be true. They understand that they played a role in the demise. So it's almost like they're taking accountability of what they did. At the same time, what they were wanting was love. What they were wanting was to be chosen. What they were wanting was to be poured into. But what it feels like happened was competition, tit for tat. You hurt me, so I'm going to hurt you more. That's what it feels like happened. How does Leo feel? So this doesn't feel like a this week kind of thing. This feels like this has been like a long presence in you guys' lives, and you're trying to figure out how to heal over it. Heal it, let it go. How does Leo feel about this person if Leo was being completely honest with themselves and me? The Seven of Wands. This is literally the same thing that came out, like the anger, like for me, Leo, you're mad. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Wait, I thought you were already, or did you wait? Oh, I thought you were already a member. For me, Leo, it almost feels like I don't know, it's like for whatever reason, you can't shake this person. The Judgment card. The Hermit card. Oh, and you're being standoffish. Yeah. The Magician. Yeah. You're being standoffish. Why is the Magician here? I see why the Hermit and the Judgment are here, but why is this Magician here? The Sun card. This connection is an energetic pull for you. An energetic drain for you. It doesn't allow you to fully behave authentically. It doesn't. It's like in contrast to the direction that you're meant to be going in your life. So this for me feels like you and I both know intellectually it's over, but energetically it's not. And why? And how can you get over it? So why is this still coming up in Leo's energy? Why is Leo still feeling this person? Hearing from this person, so on and so forth. The World card. Oh, you finally get to release this week. How do they realize the ending with this person this week? How do they realize that in their reality? The Queen of Swords. I feel like you say that's enough. You literally say either to the person, that's it. You don't say anything. Yeah, sometimes you just cut somebody off. You just block them. You hand them their keys. You pack up your shit and you go. Dear John letter or whatever. I don't know. You just ghost. But the Queen of Swords is here. It's saying like you energetically or in reality, you put your foot down and you say, that's it. I got my own life. I got my own thing that I'm working on. I got my own life, my own light to shine. And I really am getting professional people here, 2 professional people. And this is the biggest weight that you have, but you get to realize an ending this week. And it's through, you might not even say, the Queen of Swords isn't the King of Swords. The King of Swords is like, I got to talk to you. I got to tell you something. This is my truth. The Queen of Swords is like, I don't need to say shit. I've already gathered enough information. So whether that is you stepping away, or it's you like doing some sort of woo, cord cutting or something, I don't know. You're throwing away the last thing that reminds you of them. You delete that last photo. You delete that last video. You stop following them on social media, whatever it is. You put your foot down on it in reality and energy, and you finally let go of that extra burden, that extra weight. Okay. So this is why it's very important. And that's a good thing. I can feel it in your energy, because you were so perturbed was the word I was trying to say. That's a good thing. If you are looking to see what might be coming towards you romantically outside of this connection, that's why I definitely say to watch your sun, moon, and rising. But Spirit needed you to hear this right here and right now. Okay. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn on that bell notification button, Leo. Sending you love. Let's move on to the Virgo. All right, Virgos, sun, moon, and rising. Oh, I guess we're back at this deck. We just rotate the decks. Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. Come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. Virgo, don't try to force anything. Don't try to control anything. Let it just come out. Let it flow. If the roles need to be reversed, though, please reverse it. Okay. This is for your greatest and highest good. My intention is to try to get you some clarity talking about romantic love. All right. So we're going to dive into the Virgos over the next 7 days as you're viewing it, as you're viewing this message, not as I've reported it. The Hangman. Okay. I love it. You remember I was talking about in my intro, I don't normally say this, like, don't try to control the energy. You might be learning to like kind of let go. There's a little bit of hesitation. I don't want to fully let go. Everything in me is saying to at least hold on, at least with one finger, right? When normally it's like claws grip. I do feel like you're just like, okay, I'll loosen the reins a little bit of control over my love life, because the universe is trying to show you the whole picture, Virgo. Romantic love. The Princess of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Wow. Good. This is what you're getting an opportunity to realize. If you let it happen, Virgo, you're going to be seeing who you can play nicely with, Five of Wands, Princess of Swords, and who you can't play nicely with. Who wants to play with you and who doesn't want to play with you. Do you hear what I'm saying? When I was a kid, I used to complain to my mom, so-and-so doesn't want to be my friend anymore. So-and-so doesn't want to be my friend anymore. I went to a lot of schools. I left schools, went to new schools a lot, moved around a lot, what I was trying to say as a kid. And so I was always like, so-and-so doesn't want to be my friend. I haven't made friends yet. And my mom would have to say to me, not everybody is going to want to be your friend, and you're not going to want to be everybody's friend. So not everybody is meant to be in your life, and you're not meant to be in everybody's life. Not everybody is meant to stay. Some people are here for a season or a reason, or forever. A season and interaction or forever. Yeah. You're going to be learning that. You're going to be seeing that. Who is, let's do this deck. Who is Virgo going to be interacting with in the energy of romantic love over the next 7 days? Virgo. Oh, they're sticking together. The Three of Cups. The Ten of Swords. The Ace of Cups. You got the Ace of Cups. You got the Ace of Swords. And you got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So there's a lot of potential here for a shit ton of growth. If you let it happen, if you so choose to use the energy wisely, the Emperor, and I think you will, there's this potential reconciliation, potential conversation, potential with a person that hurt, with a connection that hurt, right? When some people look at this Emperor card, like if you're, there might be some readers that look at this Emperor card and they say that you could be interacting with an Aries, you could be interacting with like a boss type person, you could be interacting with a go-getter, you could be interacting with a moody person. They might start describing this as a person outside of you, but I don't think that that's what it is. Because this was the card that was underneath the deck. So this is the reason why all of this is coming out. And it just keeps talking about personal growth. But the only way you're going to grow is if you see, maybe one last time, Virgo, that every time you go back, it hurts. Every time you touch the fire, it burns. Talk to me about this person that Virgo is interacting with. Talk to me about this person that Virgo is interacting with. Three of Wands. So there could be travel involved here. This could be over the phone, long distance, could be over text message or whatever. But I do really get like this opportunity for you to have this interaction so you can finally see. How does this person feel about the Virgo? If they're being completely honest with themselves and me, how does this person feel about the Virgo, please? The World card. This doesn't have to be a full-on conversation, Virgo. This could be an overhearing of some friends or some family members of some, whatever, over like seeing on social media something or whatever. My nose is itching. That somebody has moved on. And then for some of you guys, I'm getting this and it's going to be very specific, but like, I feel like there's, oh God, I don't know how to say this exactly. You're going to know if this is you, but there's somebody that's like, your like political views or your world views are like so vastly different that is the reason why you couldn't make the connection work, right? Like somebody could be like super old fashioned, or somebody could be right wing versus left wing, or somebody could be this particular culture versus this particular culture, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that you couldn't ever really find like a common ground. And that hurts because it seemed like there were so many other things that you could have had like in common, but like that one thing you couldn't, it's not going to be everybody's story, but I'm feeling it. So I'm going to say it. But this person seems to have been, moving on, like it's over for them. All right. What do they want from this connection with the Virgo, please? What do they want from this connection? Yeah, the Justice. I feel like they wish you well. Some of you guys might still have to go to court, might still be fighting this connection out in with legal matters. I mean, or it could be a Libra that you're dealing with, and then my phone notification just went off. So I don't know if you guys heard that when I said what I said, but this person I just keep getting this person wishes you the best. Woo! The Seven of Wands, the Tower card, the Six of Wands, and the Moon card is really telling me, I was about to ask, how does Virgo feel about this person? I got my 4 cards out I got 4 cards out for you. I didn't get 4 cards out for them because I was just listening to my intuition, but this is really saying that a lot. It's really saying a lot. Okay. So first I got the Seven of Swords with the Tower. And this is like trying to protect you. I'm trying to protect myself. Here's the control. Here's the control thing, Virgo. I love Virgo. 2 of my spirit guides are Virgos, or were in this last incarnation, but trying to control fate. No, God, no universe. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see the reality of it. No. At least just give me a little bit more time in my fantasy, please. I almost get this like a begging and a praying. Please give me a little bit more time in this fantasy, please, oh God. And then here's because I'm afraid what it might mean if I had to detach myself from this person. Even if that means that I'm going to one day be a successful person, that I will one day find my footing. The only way I'm going to get, and this is all intellectual, the only way that I'm going to get there is if I have to go through the trenches of processing and healing and examining and crying and grieving and laughing and therapy. I know it's going to require me a process in order for me to become successful. So just, oh God, give me the fantasy for this much longer. Oh, look at that. What a great catch. You know, I love those numbers. Thank you. For this much longer. I need to get you some advice. Okay. If this is your reading, I would suggest watching this reading like twice, just so you can catch all the things that Spirit brought forward. Advice for the Virgo, please. Advice. The Queen of Swords. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Because you gathered enough evidence. You don't need to say that one last thing. You don't need it. The Queen of Swords is not the King of Swords. The Queen of Swords is here. There's a lot of strength that you need in order to lean on that, especially if that's your story, Virgo. So I'm going to send you prayers for strength and for clarity, because there's an opportunity for you to get just that this week, if you so choose. All right. But it might require some faith, and it might require you going with the flow. I love you. Please, Virgo, consider liking, subscribing, and turning on that bell notification button. If you want to work with me in any capacity, take a look at the description box below. All right, let's move on. Libra. She had it queued up. Tam had it queued up. Tam had it queued up. Thank you, girl. All right, Libra, come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. Don't force anything. If the roles need to be reversed, whatever spirit I'm working with today keeps telling me to switch up the cards in the middle of shuffling. All right. Libra, come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. Don't force anything. If the roles need to be reversed, reverse it. My intention is to come here for your greatest and highest good and get you some clarity. We're specifically talking about romantic love over the next 7 days as you're watching this. Okay. So what do we have for the Libras over the next 7 days as they are watching this, Spirit? The 8 of Cups. Whew. It's made me release. Wait and exhale. Wait and exhale. There's so much tension. You know, there's so much tension building in your body, in your environment, Libra. That's like, it's heavy. But I'm talking to the Libra who, man, I just got a headache. I'm talking to a Libra who is ready for whatever's on the other side of this, right? So you might have had a realization about a connection, or you might be having a realization about a connection this week, Libra. Hold on. I watched this one tarot reader, and wherever his microphone is, like every time he takes a sip from his water, it's so loud. And I pray on everything that you cannot hear me like sip that, like gulp that water. But if you did, I apologize. I'm thirsty. Oh, honey, don't tell me how to deal tarot. Don't tell me how to read, baby. Unless you're gonna put link. Actually, as a matter of fact, Jay, do me a favor. Link for me your YouTube or your website, okay? Because this is how I read. All right, love you. This is overall energy. For those of you guys who didn't know, this is the overall energy, okay? So stay tuned. That's even my spirit guides. Did you hear that? My spirit guides told you to stay tuned. But you do whatever you want to do. We're all adults, right? Or at least we're supposed to be. Oh, deleted the message. Oh, thank you, Tam Tam. I appreciate you. Here's the thing, Libra. You like already have at least the wherewithal that you're gonna be okay. Well, shit. Something didn't work out. Okay. All right. So I guess that means I go back to the drawing board and I start taking notes on how I showed up, how they showed up. You know, that healing never ends. The universe has always been here and will always be here to help us grow. And I feel like I'm talking to a Libra that understands that that's how karma works, how dharma works, how alchemization works. I feel like I'm talking to a Libra that definitely has a growth mindset. And I love, yeah, there we go. Whatever this is that you're walking away from this week, Libra, even though it does sting, even though it's going to add just one more scar, it's, I guess, the truth that you needed. So you're taking it in stride. What's coming towards Libra in the energy of romantic love? Three of Swords. That's what I'm talking about. I feel like you're looking at a situation and you're saying, okay, this isn't working out for me. Somebody said, ever healing. Yep. 7, ever heal. You called it. I am at peace within, ever healing. It is never ending story. There are always seeds that are being planted in you that are here for your growth. Always. Every interaction, every phone call, every TV show, every lover, every family member, every coworker, every boss, every opportunity to spend or receive money is always going to be an opportunity for you to utilize that for your growth. Libra's in that energy totally. 10 of Pentacles. You haven't given up on love. I love it. You haven't given up on success. You haven't given up on healthy love, long-term type stuff. The Lovers. You know what? It makes sense energetically because the Libra's energy is that of like always being open to somebody to help balance, always being open to relation. If it looks like a balanced friendship, if it looks like a balanced familial connection, if it looks like a balanced work opportunity, if it looks like a balanced romance, Libra is always game for that. Is there somebody coming towards Libra, or is it just this realization? I hope it's not just realization, but it might be. I've been getting a lot of realizations for people. Is there somebody coming towards Libra in the energy of romantic love over the next 7 days, please? The 6 of Cups. The Devil card, Capricorn energy. Oh. Wait a minute. I get this a lot for, I just said Capricorn energy, and I got this a lot for Capricorn. I want to say several months back, I kept getting this like a spirit guide. And why am I bringing up Capricorn? Because the Devil card came out. Okay. And if you look at this 6 of Cups here, there's these two people in the front, and then in the background, there's this person watching them interact. So for me, very heavily, if it's not a Capricorn, there is a spirit-led connection coming towards you. I don't know if Star Wars is significant. Jabba the Hutt is significant here for somebody. A new beginning. The Queen of Cups. Tender love. Tender love. There's a tender love coming towards you. It's almost like you've healed yourself, advanced yourself enough, Libra, to where it's no longer like somebody who's going to be mirroring the karma right back to you. It's somebody who's going to be opening doors and ushering you into tenderness. That's what you're calling in. That's what's coming towards you this week. Talk to me about how this person feels about the Libra. We got Aries energy. We got Gemini energy. We got Capricorn energy. Talk to me about how this person feels about the Libra, if they were being completely honest with themselves and me. The Nine of Wands. See, that's what I'm saying. Strength, endurance. The Two of Cups. I said spirit-led, and this is soulmate kind of energy here. The Two of Wands. And then at the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Wands. Very sensitive person coming towards you, Libra. Very sensitive person coming towards you. They got a lot going on. That's why I wouldn't be surprised if they were a Capricorn. They always have a lot going on. Or if it was a Cancer. I don't know if I said that or not, but if it was, they always also have a lot going on. I need to find out more about this lot going on for your greatest and highest good. Why is this Ten of Wands here, please? This? The Three of Cups and the Tower. Wow, this person has a lot of admirers, but it looks like they've got eyes for you, Libra. They see match in you. They see potential in you. They see future in you. They see a strength in you that they don't see in other people, Libra. How does or how will Libra feel about this person? This? The Nine of Pentacles. That's okay. If this isn't an earth sign, somebody's going to have to come back. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Knight of Swords. It's the intellect for you, Libra. The Ten of Swords. But you have to take a look at this particular depiction of the Ten of Swords. You can't just read tarot and say, Ten of Swords, oh my God, ah. You got to take a look at the symbols. That's why so many people use so many different kinds of tarot decks, all right? Even if you use the right or right, like you can't just, you get the point. Or maybe you don't, I don't know. Send me an email. In this particular depiction of the Ten of Swords, the 10 swords are not going through the body. The Ten of Swords are outside of the body. And this person isn't head down in the sand looking for a horizon, looking off on a horizon. This person is face up in the sand, looking at the sun, looking at the sky. So this is a very, very big evidence for me that whomever this person is, you also see their strength and you see their ability to overcome. So with this Knight of Swords here, there has to be some sort of conversation about what they've overcome, what they've recently experienced, what brought them to you. At the bottom of the deck, the Hermit card. There's a shit ton of strength that this person has. This person's also very strong in their purpose in life, very aligned to their purpose in life. Where's this headed? So they're not a bum, which is great because you need somebody tender and balanced, right? Where's this connection headed over the next 7 days, please? Where's this connection headed? Eight of Wands, conversation, guys. The Eight of Swords, sorry. The Eight of Wands, the Eight of Swords. So 2 8s here. Oh, this is Seven of Swords. It looked like the Eight of Swords. Hold on. The Three of Pentacles. And then at the bottom of the deck, the Five of Wands. Here's a cautionary tale. I just want you to pay attention to the patterns of communication that this person has, okay? Because I feel like this person has a tendency to, their vice is work. Their vice is success. Their vice is making that money, right? And they might have a tendency to get distracted by that. So you might have to lay a very early boundary because you're a Libra. You might really like to communicate, have consistent communication. Hear from this person at least once a day or something like that. I feel like there's a revving up of a potential connection / relationship and definitely an energetic entanglement. This person's issue is that they tend to be too busy. So if this is a new relationship or this is starting to sound familiar to you, Libra, you might have to actually put your foot down and put your needs first and say something from the very beginning. This is what I need in communication. This is what I require in order to feel seen, heard, safe, chosen, right? I'm going to get you some advice because it's like a growing of something new. Remember that tender energy. Advice for the Libra, please. Advice. Conversation, 8 of Wands, 2 different decks. Be on the lookout for running into somebody or somebody texting you, DMing you, sending you a message at work or something and talking about wanting to, you know, I don't know, evolve things. All right. Thank you, Libra. That's your reading. Please don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. That really does help the channel. Sending you love. Let's move on to Scorpio. Thank you, Tam Tam. Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. Oh, no. I thought I ran out of ink. All right. Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. Come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. My intention with this reading is to try to get you some clarity. We are going to be talking about romantic love. We're doing it again. We're going to be talking about romantic love here for your greatest and highest good. Don't force anything. If the roles need to be reversed, Scorpio, reverse it. All right. 6 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. For you, Scorpio, I feel like somebody is coming in to give to the Scorpio. They know what they have. They know what they have. Somebody's getting having some sort of epiphany about you, Scorpio. Some sort of realization. They either want to start giving to you or keep giving to you so that they don't lose you, right? The Scorpio. What is coming towards the Scorpios for their greatest and highest good? That was your card. I don't know. I just didn't leave it out though. But Queen of Wands, because oh yeah, I love it. The 3 of Swords. Okay, I get it now. The 8 of Swords, and then the 7 of Cups. Some of you guys might be looking newly single. So there could have been somebody with their eyes on you this entire time waiting to pounce. I don't think that's going to be everybody's story, but it damn sure is somebody's for sure. That's why there's this eagerness to give. Let me hurry up and get, oh, Scorpio like is hearing through the grapevine. Oh, Scorpio single. Let me go ahead and shoot my shot. Because that's a good one right there. That's what I'm hearing. Scorpio looks good. It's Queen of Wands energy. It could be a glow up after a breakup. And it doesn't have to be like an immediate glow up, although it could be. That's what I'm seeing here. There's a lot of strength in whatever last chapter you went through, Scorpio. Talk to me about this person that's wanting to give to Scorpio in this chapter. Page of Swords. See, that's what I'm talking about. Somebody snooping. What's Scorpio's status? Just waiting for it to say single. Just waiting for it to say single. 5 of Cups, waiting for you to walk away. Somebody been waiting for you. Somebody's playing the long game for you. Scorpio at the bottom of the deck. The 8 of Cups. It just keeps talking about they've been waiting for you to walk away. Some of you Scorpios have been single for a long time, and that might confuse the shit out of you. It's talking about, I've been walked away. Okay. So there's something that's telling me that this person is just now gathering evidence saying, you know, that you are single. Because you know how mysterious a Scorpio is, right? Like, nobody really knows what's going on with Scorpio. Only a Scorpio halfway knows what really is going on with themselves. Unless you're like extra elevated, because you're that mysterious. So you could have been single for a while, but have never given off the impression that you weren't being taken care of by somebody in some sort of way. You could be dry as a Sahara desert down here, celibate as I don't even know what, but you don't give off that impression. You don't look thirsty. So there's something that is some sort of realization this person outside of you is getting. And now they feel like it's their time to present themselves. How do they feel about Scorpio? Actually, no, let's get a little bit more on who this person is, because I feel like that's pretty important. Who is this person that I'm picking up on for the Scorpio, please? Aries. Doesn't have to be an Aries. It doesn't have to be an Aries, but it's an Emperor. Male or female, it doesn't matter. Very, very strong energy, you know, very established energy. I just heard, ain't gonna be no bitch. So, Jesus, salivation. So how I'm jumping into this representation of this person's energy. They want to be very clear. This person's extremely strong. But they want to be very clear that this is an intentional decision. Like, it's not no willy-nilly, I just so happened to stumble across Scorpio. Let's get some more. This person's very intentional. And you'll meet people in your life, right, who have no intentionality, who just willy-nilly their whole entire life. And then you meet people who make plans, set goals, achieve goals. That's this person. How does this person feel about the Scorpio? How does this person feel about the Scorpio if they're being completely honest with themselves and me? The Three of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the World card, and the Seven of Swords. I just keep getting all day today, like people that are coming towards other people that are pretty eager to get something off the ground, but they come with a carry-on baggage, right? It's not a full-on suitcase that they got to check, you know. They're not going to be stuck at customs for an hour because they got so much stuff that they're trying to bring into the country, but they got to carry on, right? So they just got like an itty bitty bit of unhealed shadow. Thank you. Somebody said that Libra reading was spot on. Just a bit, but they're coming to terms with it. That's the good thing. You are not going to meet any untouched soul for the rest of your lifetime. You are going to meet people with trauma for the rest of your lifetime. You're going to meet people who have been through some shit, currently going through some shit. For the rest of your lifetime, you're going to meet somebody with a story. You're always going to meet somebody who has a story. Now, this person definitely has a story, but the thing is that they've purposely gone through and chiseled off what's no longer working for them. Now, just because they got a little bit of baggage, they got a little carry-on. I'm letting you know that they got a little carry-on. They're processing through something. Does that mean that it's lover's scorn? Like they could just, they literally could be experiencing some sort of loss in their life right now. And that's their little bit of baggage that they're dealing with. They could have been dealing with, you know, like a loss of a contract at work or a loss of a partner at work, or, you understand what I'm saying? But they got something, right? So that's up to you as the adult in this conversation to be like, so tell me a little bit more about you, not to rush the connection until you learn what this person really's got going on. What is this person's intentions with the Scorpio this week? This week, over the next 7 days, what's this person's intentions with the Scorpio? 10 of Cups. Intentional. That's what I like about this person. Intellectual, intentional, very, very strong. And because they come to the court and you need to hear this, because they come to the table with this Emperor energy, they are extremely attractive. Amen to that. Sorry about my dog, guys. How Scorpio gonna feel about this person, interacting with this person over the next 7 days? The Queen of Pentacles, but you gonna be a Scorpio all day long. You're gonna be a Scorpio all day long. You'll be like, I already know you've been looking out for me. I already know you've been checking me. I already know you've been looking at my social media. I already know you've been asking our friends about me. I already know. I've been studying you long before I saw you way before you saw me. This isn't news to me. And it's almost like, and I don't think you say this, but Scorpio, it's almost like, now tell me why I should give you some of my time. I'm listening. Not breaking eye contact or nothing, just giving them that Scorpio stare. How else is Scorpio going to feel about them? The Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. Tell me why I should stay. I know there's more to, I feel like you're just like grilling this person. Tell me why I should stay. I feel like there's more you're not saying. I feel like you're like oh, look at this, the Seven of Wands. I really feel like you're like, prove to me that you deserve a right to break bread with me. And you mean it. Ooh, I just stepped into that energy. Pestering me. Prove to me. It's kind of throwing me off of my acting right now, this dang dog. But it's like, prove to me why you should get the opportunity to break bread with me. Gee willikers. Where is this connection going this week for this Scorpio, please? And then after this, I got to get my dogs. I do. The Eight of Swords. The Ace of Swords. The Four of Cups. Oh, the Three of Swords. And then the Page of Wands. I feel like you're evaluating this person. I do. I feel like you're putting this person through some sort of like probationary period. I do. I feel like you're being so Scorpio. I feel like you're being so stereotypical Scorpio right now this week. I love it. I'm a Scorpio rising, so no judgment at all. I feel you, boo. But I just really feel like there's somebody coming towards you. You're like, yeah. And they're like, not trying to be broken by you. That's the thing. Remember when I told you I was jumping into this person's energy and they were like, no, I'm strong. They really think they're going to do something to me. And they also get turned on by the strength too. A little kink. Scorpio, I hope that helped. Let me know in the comments down below. Please consider liking, subscribing, and turning on that bell notification button. I'm going to send you love. Tam, I need to let these dogs in real quick. Hold on. Sagittarius in a second. Hold on. Y'all can hear me go down to the door. Cooper, come on. Y'all ready for the Sagittarius? Y'all ready for this? Bum, 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 bum. Y'all ready for the Sagittarius? I've been waiting to do a Sagittarius reading for a month and a half. All right, guys, let's tap into the Sagittarius energy for everybody's greatest and highest good. Sagittarius, what deck do you want? This dog. Wouldn't be a Sagittarius reading. I just now realized that. It would not be a Sagittarius reading if I didn't have to deal with my dogs. Cooper. Sagittarius, come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. My intention with this reading, as with all my readings, is to try to get you some clarity. Today, we are going to be talking about romantic love energy. Don't force anything, Sagittarius. And if the roles need to be reversed, reverse them. There's somebody in your reality that's too damn loud. Cooper. There's somebody in your reality that is too damn loud. I don't know if they talk too much. I wish you would say I talk too much. I know you're not talking to me, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, who is in your energy that is it? Sagittarius, what is coming towards Sagittarius over the next 7 days, please? What is coming towards Sagittarius? The Justice card. Well, shit. Libra energy. Oh my God. They just want to talk it out. You're dealing with a person, Sagittarius, that wants to talk, has to talk. That's how they process communication. But it's not just, they don't want to talk to a stoic Sagittarius. You know, that vitality that you have with the rest of your life, you know, Sagittarius, you know, the fun, the jovial, the adventurous, the let's go do this. Let's just have some fun. Let's just chill, right? You know, that energy, the receptivity to new, to exploration. That's what they want. That's what they need, but in conversation form. Sagittarius sometimes has this thing where it's like, you almost sound like you're going to try to keep me from being independent. I don't think I like that. You almost sound like you're about to try to control me. I don't like that. You almost sound like you're about to make things super serious, and I'm not in that headspace right now. So I don't like that. But I think that's exactly what this person is wanting. That's exactly what is needed to happen this week in order to find some balance. The way I'm talking, it sounds really weird. I don't like it. The cadence of my speech. Sagittarius. What is coming towards Sagittarius over the next 7 days, please? The Four of Swords. The Ace of Cups. The Two of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords. Honey. Honey, if you just have the conversation, honey. If you just allow the give and take of this one, just have the one really good conversation. Just do it. There's so much that can get solved from it. And here's the thing. It's okay to take a deep breath first. Four of Swords. It's okay to say, you know what? Let me just go on this solo trip to Michigan by myself. And when I get back next week, I promise you I will be in the right headspace to have this conversation. That's just way too specific to be everybody's example, but it is an example. I'll tell you what. I know that you need to have this conversation. This is how grown-ups talk. I know you need to have this conversation. It's just that I know that if we had this conversation right now, I wouldn't be able to give you the reciprocal energy that you deserve. And because I respect you, I want to be able to give you that energy. Let me just go and finish this thing. Let me just go and do this thing. Let me just go to work right now. And then when I get home tonight, we can have the conversation. Because this person is trying to bring balance. The person is not trying to put their thumb on you and say, Sagittarius, you can't do this and you can't do that. Unless they are, and then fuck them. Give their ass the fucking boot. Tell them to kick rocks. But the person that I'm tuning into, Sagittarius, is a person that's just like, I want to be heard and I want to hear about you. I want to be heard and I want to hear about you. Dialogue. It's just how they process things. Doesn't mean that they're trying to control. Okay, but let's just see. I could be totally fucking wrong. I doubt it, but I could be. I was once told by a Sagittarius I was too stubborn. So let's see. Is that a side message? The King of Wands. That was for me. Let's talk to the public right now. All right. How's this person feel about the Sagittarius? If this person was being completely honest with me, no walls up. How does this person feel about the Sagittarius? The Three of Wands. Now, hold on now. When you tell somebody you about to have, when this comes up, when it presents itself, it probably already has, let's just be honest. But when the opportunity for another conversation presents itself, if you say you're going to come back and circle back to talk to this person, go back and circle back and talk to this person. Don't just keep on separating and keep ghosting and keep being more and more inconsistent until hopefully they forget about it, until the situation, until the wound heals itself. Because the scar is still going to be there. It's going to need to be addressed. All right. So Three of Wands is telling me that you guys could be at a distance, or that you have been distancing yourself from the accountability of the pain. Oh, shit, son. If the roles need to be reversed, reverse them. The Five of Cups. Ooh, I just got a headache again. The Sun card at the bottom of the deck. I was listening to the radio this morning, and I feel like it's kind of playing a role here. Cooper, whoever this person is, my Lord. I was listening. Jesus. All right. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Mic check. Mic check 1. Can you hear me? All right. Cool. Thank you. I don't know if you guys heard what I was saying, but Cooper kept barking, and I was like, that's significant. It plays a role. Anything that happens in and during and outside of a reading all plays a role in the energy, right? Okay. And so I needed to give Cooper his space to talk. I could yell at him all day. I could tell him to stop all day, but he's doing his job. His job is to protect, right? So there's a person in your energy that is aligned with their energy. Could have heavy Libra, just air sign, Aquarius, Gemini or something like that, or just have this just insatiable desire to talk it out. And that is very much in line with what is their purpose right now in life, the chapter that they need to be exploring. If you want this to last, if you want this to have longevity, if you want this in your life, you need to be able to give that person a safe space to do that this week. You will more than likely be giving an opportunity to hear them out. Ultimately, what does this person want? What does this person want with this connection with Sagittarius? The Four of Cups. Something happened between the two of you guys, and they just want to get your take on what you've evaluated from it. Like, I feel like this person's like, I just want to make sure I'm not crazy, right? I feel like this person was like, did you experience that too? Did you feel that too? I really do feel like this person's like not needing you for closure, needing you for confirmation, needing you for it's like to help them gain the clarity. There's a word for it that I'm not getting it. How does Sagittarius feel about this person? If Sagittarius was being completely honest with themselves and me. Dang flyers. Knight of Swords. The Lovers. Six of Swords. And then the Eight of Wands. You might actually be open to this conversation. You might actually be open to this conversation. You might have actually found yourself saying, no, I don't want to have this conversation. No, I'm too busy. No, I'm too good. I'm too good for this conversation. As a protective sort of thing, you know, I'm getting like bulletproof. You're like the damn Pope. You're like driving around in this kind of bulletproof thing. And the thing that you're trying to protect yourself from is any sort of communication that might get you off your high. Oh, shit. I was going to say high horse, Sagittarius. You know I love you, right? You know I love you, boo, right? It's not a high horse, really, because I'm getting this Pope in the car, right? Standing in the car. It's more like you really just have told yourself and sold yourself the story that if you actually have this conversation with this person, it's going to bring you down. But what I'm getting is them just saying, I just want to know if you're feeling this too. That's it. Ultimately, what does Sagittarius' person want from this connection? Ultimately, what does Sagittarius' person want from this connection? The Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so, I mean, yeah, they do want to work on it. But oh, there's my stomach growling. Okay. Yes, they do want to work on it, but you have to understand that this is apprentice energy here. This isn't the subject matter expert. This is somebody learning, okay? So it's like this. It's like, okay, so now that we've had our conversation, thank you, Sagittarius, for giving me. Can you all hear that? And there's so much energy that needs to be fucking discussed. Just have the conversation. Gee, Willikers. My God. It's easier for me to say that because I got so much Libra in my chart. So I'm always down to communicate. And I think I said that earlier in some reading. You want to communicate with me like an adult? Let's do it. I'm always down for the communication. But what they want is more than just working on it. Them taking what you say in this conversation as guidance of how they can help show up for you. What does Sagittarius want from this connection? If Sagittarius is being completely honest with themselves and me, what does Sagittarius want from this connection? The Four of Swords. That comes out twice. Sagittarius, do you have Leo heavy in your chart? Just a question. Or is this a Leo? Just a question. Obviously, that's not going to be, oh my God, my stomach. Obviously, that's not going to be everybody. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles comes out twice. I'm going to think about it. That's what you're saying. It's almost like you're saying, interesting. Oh my God, Sagittarius. Interesting. I'm going to think about that. And then literally that's it. Like, period. Dot. Are we done here? Like, literally, I feel like you take yourself out of the comfort zone. You bring yourself down out of that protected thing, all right? Just long enough to have this conversation, allow the conversation to be had, and then you're just like, are we done? Do you want this connection? That's what I'm trying to figure. I feel like you're giving it space, but does Sagittarius ultimately want this connection? Yes or no? The Strength card. It's a beast that has to be tamed. Sagittarius said, yeah, I want this connection, but not the way it is right now. A lot of shit gonna have to change. What's the biggest thing that is keeping this connection from being what both people need? What is the biggest thing besides communication from keeping this from being what both people need? The Page of Cups. You know that all you need is love. No. That's a lie that was sold to us. Love is amazing, but love is a starting point, a starting place, right? It's not that. The biggest thing for you guys is it's a beast that needs to be tamed. Hold on. It's downloading. It's coming to me so I can bring it to you. Grace, compassion, having an open heart, emotions being allowed to be felt. Sagittarius. Sagittarius and potentially another fire sign. Somebody said, what sign? I say Sagittarius and potentially another fire sign. Potentially. Or an air sign. Yeah. That's what I see. I was picturing like a crystal ball in my mind's eye. There's literally like this crystal ball in front of me. And I'm just seeing a while ago, the call for you, Sagittarius, was to be honest. And now there's an opportunity for you to be honest with a new call, a new spin on it, a new ask, because you have the capability of adding on to it, right? And that is to allow yourself to feel. And this person needs to allow themselves to feel. It's unsafe as is. Advice this week for Sagittarius, for their greatest and highest good. Advice, please. Thank you. Oh my God, my stomach, yeah. The Alchemist. Oh my goodness. You totally, honey, you totally got the capacity. You got the voice. You got the heart. You got the You got the intellect. You can make this work. The energy of making this work is here. Y'all got everything you need except to let down the damn ego. You got everything you need to make this work. It's doable. It is doable. All right. That's for you, Sagittarius. Not too bad, huh, Tam Tam? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Made me hungry, though. Made me so hungry. All right. I've been telling myself that I was going to put some like Turkish delights or something in here for me to just get a little energy kick during these lives. Maybe I'll do it next time. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. Love is where you start. That's what I'm going to say. All right. Bye, Sagittarius. Love you. Let's move on to, that was weird. Let's move on to Capricorn. Buck to Sally. All right. Buck to Sally. Is that a thing or am I just making it up? Somebody DoorDash me some food, please. Oh, poor unfortunate soul over here, hungry, doing all this energy work, not used to it because I haven't done it in a month and a half, and I'm hungry. Usually when I pre-record this, if I need a snack, I go get it. Poor unfortunate souls. Ursula. Why is Ursula coming up for Capricorn? Do I help them? Yes, I do. Those poor unfortunate souls. Somebody is a helper. Oh, Capricorn. Yeah. You definitely are a helper. Make a profession out of it. And so I'm getting somebody in like some sort of service industry. And it doesn't have to be hotel and restaurant management or whatever. It doesn't have to be that. I mean, it could be a first responder. It could be a healer. It could be a teacher. It could be a military. But there's some sort of service that you're giving. And there's spitefulness. So I just finished Sagittarius. I'm at Capricorn. There's a little bit of spite around it. Because if I'm tapping into Ursula's energy, she is super spiteful. There's a lot to that though. Maybe you should read the book. All right. Because I know you guys like to read. Capricorn. Capricorn, come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. Don't force anything. If the roles need to be reversed, reverse it. My intention with this reading, as with all my readings, is to try to get you some clarity. This time we're talking about romantic love coming towards you over the next 7 days. As you're viewing this, what is coming towards a Capricorn over the next 7 days, please? The Star card. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. You're like, that's it. Before I lose my shit, nobody call me and ask me for nothing. Don't ask me to borrow nothing. Don't ask me to lend an ear, a shoulder. I need to recuperate. My phone's off. Nobody talk to me. It is between me and my God, me and my higher self, and me and my whatever else. Extracurricular activity. Somebody could be around the water right now, going to the beach. Somebody could be going to church more to find this energy outside of self. It's almost like it's a recuperation of I need to recharge. Leave me alone. Nobody talk to me. Capricorn. What is coming towards the Capricorn, please? Over the next 7 days, specifically talking about romantic love energy. You're recharging for something because you just gave a lot of yourself to something. Okay, that's what I'm getting. All right, 9 of Cups. Okay. I think whatever it was that you just recently gave yourself to that took a lot of your energy, so much so that you're needing to recharge from it, it was something that was meant to happen so that it can happen and be done so that it can open up space for you. Right? So like, let's say it was like a work thing. It was taking a lot of your time. Well, that's done, or that's soon to be done this week. So now you're like, okay, so now I got some free space to choose me, do what I want, to focus on whatever this other thing. There's something else. There's something else here that I'm not fully seeing. I know it's there, but I'm not fully seeing it. I keep pointing to like I got a fucking crystal ball right here. There's actually just an oscillating fan over there that I'm pointing to. The Princess of Swords. The Princess of Cups. The Six of Swords. I feel like you have a flirting session. I get a lot of travel here. Specifically, I'm getting beach. If that's not you, then that's somebody else's message. Bar, beach bar. A lot of water, a lot of water. Why is the Six of Swords here? That's what's throwing me off. That's a travel. But where are they headed? Where is this energy headed to, please? The Nine of Pentacles. I don't know if you're talking to a boss, if you're talking to a family member, if you're talking to God, but there's a conversation that sounds like, all right, we did what you wanted me to do. Now it's my turn. That's what I'm talking about. I see PTO, days off, a break, vacation, sabbatical. Where is it leading for Capricorn? Talk to me about romantic love, specifically over the next 7 days. I want to talk about this, like flirting here. Who are they flirting with? The King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Person immediately, they just pop up. Hasn't been like that all day. Okay. What's going on? The World card. The Knight of Wands. Can you guys hear me still? Because my thing's all flipped, turned upside down. And then the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. It's a conversation. Yeah. With this person, male or female, this King of Wands. And you're literally just saying, okay, I'm free now. With this World card. All right, I'm free. What you doing? Right? You start checking in. You start flirting with this person. This King of Wands, this person that just, boom. They're like available, or they've been on standby. I don't know. Been waiting for you to finish what you were doing. Thank you. How does this King of Wands, male or female, how do they feel about the Capricorn if they were being completely honest with themselves and me? How does this person feel? The Five of Pentacles. Oh, you put this. Okay. I don't know who this is that I'm talking to right now. But what I'm seeing, are those ears? Because I'm about to say hearing. Okay. What I'm seeing is like you putting the pause on this connection because something else was distracting you, your family, your work, whatever. And then you pop around again. I feel like this week you pop around, I'm free now. I'm done. Sorry. I was doing this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. I do feel like it's very like lighthearted. Like, so you would say sorry. I apologize. I wasn't here last week. Whatever it is, right? And this person's like interested that you've come back because you've just left them hanging. For the Capricorn that I'm talking to, how else do they feel about the Capricorn? The Empress. Oh, I see. They were reading too far into it. Somebody just said that Aries is on point, but I don't know if they're going to hear me or not. But thank you, Susanna. The Queen of Wands. We got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, guys. So that's interesting. There's definitely a matching of interest. There's a matching of y'all match. Okay. And then how else do they feel about you, Capricorn? The Judgment card. I don't know. Is this late night phone call? For some of you guys, it might be because I'm getting somebody waking up, or there's a time zone difference. In your absence, though, Capricorn, this person has read very far and very deep into why you just left them hanging. Just so you know, just so you're aware. I feel like you're gonna be like, hey, what's up? And this person's gonna be like, I don't know. That's me imposing my own energy on this. Where I'm like, I don't know if they're going to be all the way like, They might just be like, oh, how can I not put me into this? Oh, hello. Oh, hello, Capricorn. See, do you see this Queen of Wands? Because they got the impression that you were wanting them to like chase or something. Like that's one of the conclusions that they got out of you just like being gone last week or whatever. I don't know what you were doing, Capricorn, shit. But I know you were gone. You came back, like everything, like nothing happened, picking up the conversation, mid-conversation, and this other person like, the fuck? What does this other person want from this connection with Capricorn? What does this other person want from this connection with Capricorn? The King of Pentacles. Okay, you, period. How does Capricorn feel about this person? If they were being completely honest with themselves and me, how does Capricorn feel about this person, please? The Three of Wands. The Devil card. The Queen of Pentacles. And then the Five of Wands. I feel like this person sticks up for themselves. Because the biggest thing that this person is trying to not realize again in their reality as a lesson that they have to go through, again, is breadcrumbing. Oh, please, oh God, don't let this Capricorn be a breadcrumber. Oh, please, oh God, don't let this person be somebody that I thought liked me but doesn't like me. Oh, but you like them. Oh, yes, you do. They bring out the nothing but the cool in you. Is that Tony? They bring out something in you. But just because they bring out something, that's my stomach. If you hear rumbling, it's my stomach. But just because they bring out something in you, it doesn't mean that you're going to allow this connection or this person to take you away from the success that you were trying to realize in your life. Queen of Pentacles. And you're not here for the drama. So I'm wondering if there's any way I can send a letter or a text out to this person just so that they can know ahead of time before you guys have y'all's conversation to not make their response dramatic. Because I feel like if they make their response dramatic, you're going to just pull away. Fuck it. Oh my gosh, it's my Jen baby. Hello, Jen. Hi. Hi, Jen. Long time no see. I need to know where this is going. Obviously, there's a conversation. There's a pick back up from where we left off. But this person is feeling kind of salty. Where is this going? What is Capricorn going to see in their reality this week with this person, please? For everybody's greatest and highest good. The Tower. Oh, shit. This other person like, you don't tell me what to do, Capricorn. If my feelings are hurt, my feelings are hurt. Because back in the day, I didn't say anything. And what I've learned is that if my feelings are hurt, I say something. So we can nip it in the bud. If I'm happy, I'm going to say I'm happy. If I'm sad, I'm going to say I'm sad. And if this is a safe place, I can do that. If it isn't, note it. I just want to know how you're going to respond to this. How is Capricorn going to be? Is Capricorn going to be receptive or like what? Because I feel like Capricorn, this is just my experience with the Capricorns that I've experienced in both my personal life and through private readings and stuff. But I feel like Capricorn holds on to connections very loosely. You know, you only have but so many chances to get it right for Capricorn early on. The Death card. Okay, that can go either way. The Three of Swords. The Strength card. Oh, and then at the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Pentacles. All right, cool. Blood is thicker than water. If you want to go, you can go. It's Capricorn. You can go. You don't like that I had to leave to go do the work that I needed to do? Fine. Because I'm not going to stop doing it. That's just silly you'd ask. It's okay. I don't see what's not accurate. You said accurate except for you're an Aquarius. It's okay. If the roles need to be reversed, reverse it. If the roles need to be reversed, reverse it. I said that at the very beginning with all my readings. If the roles need to be, whenever we're talking about somebody else in a reading, if the roles need to be reversed, reverse it. I'm still tapped into the energy. I really feel like somebody's like, all right, bye. Don't care. I always got the people. I feel like Capricorn's like, I always got the people. I always got my ride or die around me. You were just auditioning for a space anyways. It's so cynical and it's so cold, but I feel like It's very accurate. So that's why I said can I just somebody send me this person's phone number so I can send them a text and be like, if you want to be around Capricorn, you better study Capricorn. You better study Capricorn. And if you can't accept it, if you can't be around it, if that's not enough for you, then you're going to have to go find somebody else. There are certain zodiac signs that you really should do your due diligence and learn about before you start fucking around, because you will find out. Somebody says, so I guess I need to be chill with my response. You do whatever heaven and God and your universe and your discernment call you to do. Because you know what? Maybe this needed to happen. Maybe this needs to happen for some of you guys. Maybe this person needs to exercise communicating their truth. Maybe this is a person that's bit their tongue over and over and over again. That's what I kind of got. And maybe in this particular exchange, they have no tact. And it's emotion filled. And they're crying. And they're coming to the table with lack. And Capricorn says, are you done? And walks away. And that wakes them up. It's just the shit's gonna fucking hurt. But it wakes them up like, oh my God. I can't communicate like that. Like, it's okay to establish boundaries, and it's okay to speak my truth and to own up to it. It's okay to tell my side of the story. But maybe delivery plays a huge role in how I tell my side of the story. So that might be a lesson for that person. You never know what the universe is doing to help somebody grow. Yeah. See, I love it. I like the confirmation, guys. Sending you love, especially since I obviously tapped into some of you guys' energy. If y'all want to work with me, personal readings, I do offer them. Check out the description box below. I need to bring candy in here until I start getting used to the rhythm of doing lives again. Like and subscribe, turn on that bell notification button. It really does help. All right. Sending you love. Let's move on to the Aquarius. All right, Tam, we're almost done, sweetie. We are almost done. We got the Aquarius in the house. We got the Aquarius in the house. Aquarius, do me a favor. Come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. Don't force anything. If the roles need to be reversed, reverse them. My intention with this reading, as with all of my readings, is try to get you some clarity. Today, we were talking about romantic love, what is coming towards you romantically over the next 7 days. As you are viewing this for your greatest and highest good, Aquarius, consider liking and subscribing and turning on that bell notification button. It helps. Aquarius, 3 of Wands. Oh, my back hurts. Aquarius, why does my back hurt? From the Netherlands. I love it. Pisces is coming up next. Aquarius. Three of Wands. Generally the 3 of Wands is watching something come towards you, right? So like the energy of the 2 of Wands is making plans, figuring it out. Figuring out if we've got the gumption and the courage to step outside of our comfort zone, to explore something new, to explore something further. But it's really just like putting it on paper. And the 3 of Wands is like, okay, now we're taking action on it. So we start seeing spirit in the universe open doors, allows us to network with new people and gives us new opportunities. And if we take them, then we can step through thresholds and watch our ships come in with each of those blessings that we were envisioning in the 2 of Wands energy, right? In this particular 3 of Wands energy, I feel like the ship isn't coming towards you. I feel like you're slowly watching it drift away. I love you, Tam Tam. I love you. Tam Tam got my back. Okay, Chicago. Thank you, girl. We're going to step in the name of love, though. We're going to two-step our way through this, Tam Tam. You hear me, Aquarius? I feel like you're watching something drift away. All right. Pisces from Missouri. Okay. I love y'all so much. I love y'all for having my back. Thank you for all the positive energy. Let's move forward with Aquarius. The 8 of Cups. What did I say? I haven't said that in a long time, right? What did I say? Confirmation, confirmation. You see? 8 of Cups, the energy of walking away. I don't know if you're walking away or somebody else is walking away. Pisces could be significant. I don't know. Who am I? Just a tarot reader, Could be. I don't know. Cancer could be significant here as well. 10 of Pentacles. The 5 of Cups. The Princess of Swords. Let's just say a group prayer for Aquarius right now. I just want to say a group prayer. If we can collectively come together and send Aquarius healing energy, loving energy, uplifting energy, the energy of awareness and clarity. And the reason why I'm saying this, Aquarius, is because I've been tapping into this kind of folly. Thank you. Somebody just folly. I've been tapping into this kind of folly for a while. And it's talking about this tale of a long-term connection, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Hold on. So somebody's traveled for work. Pursue a contract. I don't know if I'm talking to like a truck driver or something like that. What is it called? Oil rig. I keep getting water for whatever reason. Because there's freaking water on the cards. That's probably why. Oh, somebody said I drive trucks. Hey, look at that. My crystal ball that doesn't exist works. I keep fighting because there's like so many side messages. Side quests, yeah. Can you just bring me down for a second, please? What's going on? Talk to me about what's going on between Aquarius and their person over the next 7 days. 10 of Swords. I keep saying it. If you want to book a personal reading, take a look at the description box below. I feel like I can go on and on and on and on about what I'm seeing here. And I want to just hone it in, spirit. Let's hone it in. Some of y'all spirit guys are coming in like, oh, she's got open clairs. Let me talk to her. And I need to ground my energy, and I need to, do my due diligence to just focus right now. So that's what. So I don't need any side messages from any of your spirit guides or nothing. For the Aquarius, the 7 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and then the Wheel of Fortune. So honestly, this is what I see between you and your person, Aquarius. Somebody is saying, because I feel like both of you guys have said this. I don't know how we're going to overcome this. I don't know how we're going to find happiness. Again, unless you change. You stop lying. You stop deceiving me. And then the other person's like, me? You need to change. You need to stop lying. You need to stop deceiving me. Hold on, Aquarius. What the fuck? Y'all, some of y'all got some shit attached to y'all. Y'all need to go pray about. I'm not even lying. Something just touched me. Not here. I don't open myself up to none of that. yucky stuff. So somebody in this house be dabbling in some shit y'all shouldn't be dabbling in. And I'm going to call you out because this isn't the first time that I felt this energy when I'm talking to Aquarius. Magic has two sides. The universe has love and the universe has darkness. For every give, there is a take. Somebody in here need to stop focusing on the negative. Stop being so pessimistic. Stop being so angry. You need to find a way to heal. You better go to therapy, shit. And if somebody is heavily drinking, 5 of Cups, you just opening yourself up to spirit. That's what they call it, spirits. I'm about to tell Aquarius they don't get no more readings. I wouldn't be the first tarot reader to say that in the last year. Very popular ones too. Let me talk to you. You gonna come to my tarot readings. You need to get your shit figured out. I am not the one. You hear me? I got too many strong spirits around me that are here to protect me. I keep tapping into this Aquarius energy, and I feel like it's not going to be everybody. And I apologize if this isn't you. This is like the teacher and making the whole classroom pay for something one person did, but it's not one person. There's a lot of y'all that are in this energy that you surround yourself by bad deeds. Don't do that. Karma is real. All of that stuff, the adultery, the alcohol, the drugs, the negative talk towards other people, the gossiping, the wishing ill on people, the going to see people to manipulate energy. That shit ain't cool, bruh. And I'm not the one here for it. So if you want to unfollow me, unfollow me. Aquarius, I'm done with your reading. The fuck, bro? Keeps touching me. This ain't funny. This ain't funny. I am not the one. Go watch a different tarot reader. If this started out being your story, if I started talking about, what some things that were in your reality, the whole no, it's your fault kind of shit. If that's you or you're connected to that, stop watching me. I'm not here for it. Somebody said karma is the most patient gangster. 100%. I'm not here for it. Okay? So unlike, unsubscribe. I really don't cuss me out in the comments down, but I don't care. Somebody said ring the bell. Hold on, Jesus. Tam, you saw it coming too, huh? Whatever in the fuck this is in here that keeps touching me, you will go. You have no power over me. See, that's the thing people don't understand about energy work. It's fucking real. It's been around a millennia. Well, somebody said my only vice is overthinking, and I can understand that. So I would suggest you watch, if you're not just a Pisces, if you're not an Aquarius stallion, I would suggest you watch your moon, your rising, your Venus, or whatever to try to get a better gauge on what it is that the universe is trying to tell you about your romantic love life. Aquarius is done. Moving on to Pisces. And I might not do Aquarius next week. And I just don't give a fuck. Call me Eminem. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's take a drink of water. We're good on time. Kind of. Kind of. All right. Here we go. Let's do Pisces. Let's move to Pisces. Spirit is telling me to get a new deck. So I will. Let's move to Pisces. This one. Okay. Here we go. Somebody saying charlatan, fraud. I hear you. Oh, Pisces. Here we go. Calling in the energy of Pisces. Sun, moon, and rising. Pisces, come to this reading with open heart and open mind. My intention is to get you some clarity. Jesus, no. My intention is to try to give you some clarity. We're talking about your romantic love life, okay? Take the energy as it resonates. If it resonates, don't force anything. And if the roles need to be reversed, reverse them for your greatest and highest good, and for the greatest and highest good of everyone viewing this reading, including myself. Let's move forward in the energy of Pisces. What do we have in this energy of Pisces? Coming towards you, the Hangman. Who do we get the Hangman for? I'm just trying to figure out who you might be, Gemini? Who you might be interacting with. Was it Gemini? I don't know. What do we got coming towards? Oh, it's a Four of Wands. Gemini are not coming towards the Pisces. What you're going to see is a quick shift is what I'm getting. I know it's not the Wheel of Fortune. You ain't got to tell me that. But you go from a really uncomfortable, kind of stagnant, kind of stuck energy, right, to a celebratory energy. And there has to be something good that's happening in between that you're seeing happening or evolve this week, Pisces, that gets you out of that stuck energy into a willingness to give, a willingness to receive, a willingness to be honored. Oh, the Sun card. Okay, Pisces, what the heck? The Sun card, the Two of Pentacles, and then at the bottom of the deck, the King of Swords. Yeah. I said Gemini, didn't I? For some of you guys, it's true. For others of you guys, it's Leo. Others of you guys, it's Cancer, or maybe not a Cancer sun, but somebody who has Cancer pretty significant in their chart. Which could help because you guys kind of play. If you were a water, like a Pisces, dating somebody who has heavy water in their chart, you kind of emotionally process things in sort of the same language. So that might really help you out. I'm seeing language being very significant here. So poetry, songwriting, publishing, just like a lot of Mercury energy, right? Singing. Did I say that? There's a lot of expression that is coming through between you and this King of Swords. And it's interesting because generally when I get the King of Swords, I'm getting like a kind of a stoic person, a kind of a person that's like not here to dilly-dally, I just want to get the work done and move forward. But it's coming through with such great positive integration. Somebody's a single parent here for sure. I mean, look at the Two of Pentacles card. Somebody's a dating single parent. Talk to me about how this King of Swords feels about this Pisces, if they were being completely honest with themselves and me. How does this King of Swords feel about the Pisces? The Knight of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles. I love it when people see other people's strength and they're not trying to like pounce on it, because I'm definitely not getting that from this. Why would I was going to call this a phoenix, but it's not. It's a griffin, whatever. This energy is like a prey animal, but they're not preying on you. Hold on. What am I trying to say here? If you are worried, Pisces, about somebody trying to come into your world, especially if I'm talking to, and I think I very much am, like a single parent Pisces, if you're worried about somebody coming into your world and trying to like dominate that, maybe you dealt with a partner, a baby daddy, a mom of your kids, or an ex-spouse who is very much controlling when it comes to like how you're supposed to parent, or made you feel some kind of way about your parenting. That's not what this is very significant. Somebody in here is definitely a single parent when I'm talking about this, and not wanting somebody to come in, and bravo to you for actually thinking about the integration of your kids in this connection, but not wanting somebody to come in and even think about trying to disrupt the relationship that you have with your kids. Thank you, Tam Tam. There's something about this creative outlet with this person. So you might work with this person or work parallel. Ace of Pentacles here. And then the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's potential. This person just sees a lot of potential in this connection. Ultimately, potential is cool. Yeah. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, Pisces. Let's not be too Piscean here. Let's just let it flow. Let's see what else they got. Okay. Potential. That's great. What do they want? What intentions does this person have? Oh, I like that. The Moon card with the Five of Cups. Why is this Five of Cups here, please? This person leaning towards Pisces. Why is this Five of Cups here? The Ten of Pentacles. But why the Five of Cups? Oh, shit. Oh, this is so specific. So it's a person, kids. They just keep coming up. It's like this person where you would be shocked, like, oh, you're like, here, I'll just use me an example. Like, I'm 44, I've got 2 kids. And then if I met somebody else that's 44 that doesn't have any kids, I'd be like, oh, interesting. And I'm not saying everybody has to have kids. I just feel like when I look left and I look right, everybody in my awareness has kids, right? And that's why I feel like I'm picking up on your energy, Pisces. It's like, oh, okay, so you don't have kids. But the thing is that this person's always wanted kids. There's some fear that's gotten in the way of that, though, with this Moon card. Cancer reference again. Why is this fear here? It's very significant for you, right? The Three of Wands. They never thought it was going to happen. So this person is very much open, even though he's coming up, him or her, even though this person is coming up as the King of Swords, they're very much giving this air of King of Cups. And the reason why Spirit probably didn't show me them in King of Cups energy is because I would have been like, oh, this person's also potentially like a single parent or a parent. That was something that they've always wanted or something that they've always been open to. Okay, so that's good. So I need to set you at ease with that. How does Pisces, or how will Pisces feel about this King of Swords coming towards them? Oh, the Star card. Wait, is this person known? Are they known? Like, do people know who they are? It's a healthy day. I love it. The Two of Cups. The World card. And then at the bottom of the deck, the Six of Swords. I feel like in whatever arena you are a professional in, Pisces, this person might also have some sort of adjacent connection to that. You know, like if you work in the medical field, they also work in the medical field. But I feel like that's an example. But I feel like they're known for something that they do. So there's this, you admire them, or you will admire them. Why is this World card? You feel like a match. Why is this World card? It might be an online connection, or it might be like a long distance kind of connection where there's traveling that would have to be involved. I think I'm getting this World card as the World Wide Web. Or if y'all are both like truly busy professionals doing other projects, passion projects outside of this connection, then you are having to talk a lot on the phone versus face-to-face. But when you do have the face-to-face, it is pretty magical. The Tower card. Why all of the stuff is coming up on my phone right now? The Wheel of Fortune. Listen, if you know who this person is and you guys have had a lot of like separate time where it's like kind of hard for you guys to connect, that's changing this week. The connection is happening this week. Seeing each other face to face, seeing each other, having the time to talk on FaceTime versus texting, going out on a date. Like that, it's a really quick, it's very fast change up, and it's for even further establishment. You're building a foundation here. This feels very new. Ultimately, where does this go? Ultimately, where does this go between Pisces and this person, please? Here goes the King of Swords again. It's just very, Spirit is very adamant about you connecting with the Ashton, I don't know. You connecting with a Shen-oriented person. And there's a lot of communication coming through here. A lot of communication coming through. The Justice here. The Ace of Cups. Pisces. The Eight of Cups. Because, like, listen, you might be tired, but you also might be like, I'm tired from the week that I've had. I'm tired from finishing the stuff that I needed to finish in my life outside of romance. But I'm going to give this some time because I'm wanting to grow this. There's something about being pulled towards each other's authenticity. And both of y'all mutually are wanting to come together and grow this. Cautionary tale here is that you guys both have very strong personalities. You guys both have pretty busy like work lives or lives outside of this relationship. So there's a very strong need for you guys to have a conversation about what you have the capacity to give right now so that you don't leave the other person guessing or hanging or feeling unseen or whatever. And if you guys do continue, I would just say, like, take a little bit of time outside of your day every single day to check in with this person so that they feel heard, seen, loved, blah, 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 whatever. But then also expect that from them too. Like, don't just always be the initiator. Okay. Okay, Pisces, that's your reading. Let me know how that sat with you in the comments down below. I pray the best for you. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Tam, sending you love. Mwah! Thank you so much for being here. We just went live. Hey, here we go. I love you guys so very much. See you next week. Mwah. Bye, everyone. Bye. Thank you.